mountain, I look down and see a world I was once underneath. I stand on this mountain and I look down. My mind is more than it once knew. Then I knew. Then I knew. Then I knew. Then I knew. Now you're here. You're here. You're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be than found me see. Found me see. I climb down this mountain and I look around just to see that everyone used to be me. I climb down this mountain and I look around. My mind embracing more than the truth, than the truth, than the truth, than the truth, than the truth. Now you're here, you're here, you're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be. Found me sing. Found me sing. I once was blind, but now I see the beauty of the world before me. Now you're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be. Now you're here, you're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be than found me sing. Found me sing. Found me sing. Found me sing.
Hello, hello, hello. We got Kimber first in the house. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button so you never miss a live. Doodlebug is in the house. There's Arctic in the house. Miss Barbara with his legacy in the house. Who else we got in here tonight? There's the StreamYard link. It's pinned to the top. Open panel, viewer's choice.
We got Miss
FarQ, Sassy. Some FarQ. FarQ is amazing. My OG #1. We got Sassy Cassie in the house. Butterfly Kids, it's good to see you, my love. We got Kimber here with the helpful hydration. We got Lisa Joe in the house.
Lita.
Sure I
call her Lita.
Yeah. Lita.
Lita.
Oh, Miss Marion Tate's in the house. Hello, everyone. Like to share. Thank you all for all you do in our work for the families. Thank you, Miss Marion, for being here. We're always honored. There's Mikey. Mikey is in the house.
Sassy Cassie. Sassy is a Cassie. That name fits her perfectly. Sassy Cassie.
Sassy Cassie.
Sassy Cassie.
Sassy Cassie. How was your Monday, ma'am?
Well, you know that whole thing. Hey, Drifty. Did you tell your sister, huh?
I did not. I missed her. Hello. I was trying not to miss nobody. I missed them. I missed them. I missed
Hi,
them.
Miss Barbara. Sorry, y'all. This cough will just
Oh,
not leave my body.
I've heard it's gnarly, man. I don't participate in those sicknesses. I refuse to participate in said sicknesses. I just spent $50 on crystals. I got some good deals today. That's awesome. Like crystal burgers or like quartz crystal.
I think she means like the healing crystals. No, I don't have the flu. It's just some respiratory that's going around here in Tennessee, Butterfly. Don't know what it is, but me and my husband have both had it.
I think it's going on everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as sent me a message tonight that she has, I won a 2-pound Pikachu carving. That's freaking awesome. Pikachu. Dandy sent out a parcel tonight with some more Aussie goodies in it for you guys. Also snagged a lapis lazuli. What is that? Lapis lazuli stuff? Lazuli? I don't know what that is. You had the flu last week, stuck with the cough from it. It seems like when you have a cough, that shit won't go away.
Yes,
you need
I
a priest
do,
to
Arctic.
exorcise that cough. Oh my Lord, Arctic.
And you
We
know
need
that would be far
Reverend Lee
cute.
Jonathan Richards.
Oh no, he's not going to exercise anything.
I
from
saw
my body.
today on Twitter he had some demons he was going to have on his new panel. I was laughing. It's a mineral.
I got it. So it would be far Q that sent out the parcel, not Dandy. You got your.
Did I say Dandy?
Unless
I meant
Dandy
far
moved.
cute.
Unless Dandy moved to Australia and didn't tell her.
I traded a massage for a big old labradorite Buddha head. Ooh, that's cool. Yes, Dandy is into all that stuff as well. Much cheaper than going to Gem and Mineral Show. I bet. You know, the one thing about Florida is we really don't have those good. Y'all, I took a nap, so y'all gonna have to overlook me. I took me one of them there nappies, and I shouldn't have because I'm about useless now. I feel like. Ooh, you almost run a labradorite sphere. That's cool. What? Have his own exercise program like which? Oh wow. Yeah, Far Q sent a parcel from Australia, and I was informed there's some stuff for Arctic in there and Dandy, and I need to get Stormy her Doritos. They're behind me here. I just have them to the post office because I have to send out Far Q's package from all of us. There's a couple more things I want to put in it before I send it out, and then I've got flyers that need to go out. And it's all right here behind me. It's all like everywhere.
It's in the
all
general
packaged.
vicinity.
Yeah, it's like all packaged up, but I just need to like literally like take the dive to town. I don't like people in, so it's hard. I like have to force myself to go people, and which it's important because some of these packages I have to send out have flyers in them, so I want to get those out. There's Stormy with her gators and hearts. I love it. Sweet babies. Sweet babies. Yeah, I don't people very well, y'all, so. Man alive. Did y'all see has anybody watched the Netflix documentary on Gabby that came out today? I watched it. It was phenomenally put together. It was hard. It was really hard. It really hit home. I met Gabby's brother at CrimeCon and some of the other family members. And then at Vladek's vigil that we did at UCF, I got to meet Nick. Well, I got to meet them before the vigil, but I met Nikki and Jim and, hugged Nikki, and she gave me 2 bracelets for Gabby, and spending the evening with them, it just, like I try to tell people, and that's why I get so pissy about these cases, is they're not clicks and views. They're not something to grift off of or make money off of. These are real people with real stories, real pain, real missing loved ones, real murdered loved ones. And it hit hard today. It really did. Join us in Discord, Sassy. The Discord link should be in the description. Last night I was having some trouble that it wasn't. Nobody's seen it yet. No. Or hasn't seen it. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I'll try to catch it. Is it just titled Gabby Petito, or
it's American Murder, Gabby Petito's story.
Okay.
You're never late, Paula. Just fashionably arrived. And thank you for being here, honey. So I figured tonight we would do open panel community choice kind of thing. Talk about some creepy hotels, maybe some cryptids. I love that Far's in chat tonight because the website that I pulled up, I believe it has some Australian cryptids on there too. And I thought that would be really cool. And then we'll look at some other stuff. And then Avery had actually, when she popped up on panel last night, there's Rebel. What's up, Rebel? Thank you for being here. Hope you and Angel are doing well. So I thought tonight we would just kind of decompress, and we will run the second half of the Aileen testimony, just not tonight, guys, because it was really, I think I chose a bad morning when I was already in kind of a weird place to watch the documentary. But, you want to support the families. You want to watch things just like Making the Murderer, the Brendan Dassey and Stephen Avery. I watched that. I've watched the Murdaugh documentary. Like you find yourself almost with the need to watch the documentary so you can either sit there and yell at the TV or cry your eyes out or go, nope, that's bullshit. That didn't happen like that. Who the fuck made this documentary? So there's always that.
Hi, Wisdom. Hi, Stormy. Hi, Tattooed.
Tomboys.
Wisdom just came in.
Wisdom's in the house. Oh, shit. It jumped on me.
Hi,
There's
Dorothy.
Wisdom. Hi, my love. All right. So last night we covered Aileen Wuornos. She is America's first FBI deemed serial killer. And at the end of the show, Avery came up on panel, and Avery had mentioned this other serial killer that was long before Aileen thought about going through the highways and byways of Florida and sniping out our men down here, which, All right. I'm honored, Cassie. You gonna listen while you cook?
Hi, Tomboy.
Thank you so much for being here, Tomboy. All right. So this is a Creepy Carolina, the Legend of Lavinia Fisher. I love that name, by the way. And the Old Charleston Jail. Wisdom, have you ever heard this story? Have you saw the video where she was arrested? Ooh, no, Rebel. You have my email. If you want to send me that email, we can put that in as part 2 when we do the rest of Aileen. Or it's so heavy doing cases like that. I've been pushing for all creators to discuss this nickname situation all day. I tell you what, Lisa, if you wanna get with me on Discord, and we'll set up a time. Am I muted? No. We'll set up a time this week And I mean, yeah, we can have a whole show about it because I'm pretty pissed off about it myself. And we can dedicate a whole live stream to that and then see what we can't do. I know I have a website. It's a really small website. I have a group that's kind of, I don't know, moderate sized Facebook group. I know I'm not a national organization, but I was thinking about this last night, and you, Lisa, you let me know what you think. Arctic, if you're still in here, let me know what you think about it too. I thought about opening another group on Facebook and make it where it's shareable. I don't think either of my groups are locked down, but I want to make sure that it's shareable and we can donate that group to sharing our transgender different identifying communities, all the proper wording to that. If you guys are interested in doing that, somebody, just let me know in chat, reach out to me. That's something that I would be more than happy to do. I can get you one of the main members of the Tristo Task Force. That'd be great. I mean, I might, I talk to Raul Catchlisk on Twitter all the time. I might be able to get him to come up on panel. Like I said, we can do a whole show if you guys want to. Just get with me later this week. We'll set up a time later on the week, give people a chance to move, set it where their schedule's available for them. And then definitely thank you, Scott, for being here. Raul knows my friend Victor well. Perfect. I said, I know Raul well, so I'll reach out and see if I can't get some other people. And yeah, we found out there's a couple of movies and a opera apparent of Aileen, which is very strange. Very, very strange. But y'all just give me some thoughts. Give me your thoughts on what you think about that. And like I said, I'm more than happy to open a dedicated group. And like there's Facebook groups that are dedicated to like unknown does. There's a Facebook group that's dedicated to just tattoos of unknown does that have been found, and that's Jane and John Does. So if that's something that you guys, would be interested in, I would be more than happy to create it. We can build it together. And I know that's not like having a national site, but it would be somewhere where we can kind of put a push together and say, hey, this matters. I'm not against tagging Elon Musk on Twitter and all the things.
I'm still so furious about it. I'm just a missing person. Like I said, that it doesn't matter how they identify. They're a person. They're missing. They have loved ones. They have families. So how can you say just because they were born? I'm sorry. I'm derailing everything.
I'm the same way. You're fine. That's why it's a mix-up matchup. You're not derailing anything. That's why I said community choice in the title.
But how can they say just because they were born male or female, or they were born male and they now identify as female, that they don't, basically what you're saying is if they go missing, they don't deserve to have a missing poster as what they identify as, because they're not going to be looking like we discussed for if somebody was born John Smith and they're now Jane Smith, they're not going to be looking for somebody that dresses as John Smith. They're going to be looking for somebody that dresses as Jane Smith.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. And I think
it just breaks
that's why
my
it's important. And even when I make flyers, I create my own flyers. I share other, the big organizations, Dutchess flyers, Delmarva, I share her flyers. Anybody that makes flyers, I will share your flyer. When I make my own flyers, I make my flyers mainly by the way the family requests them to be done. If another creator, another advocate sends me a case, I usually take that flyer, send it back to them, get approval. Because Art will tell you, he sent me flyers before and I have been just completely exhausted, misspelled shit, forgot to change the description on them like it happens. So a second set of eyes gets to look at them, sometimes a third set of eyes before I even put them out there to the public. So that way there's not those mistypes on them or anything like that. And when I make my flyers, if it is a transgender person, somebody in that community, I will put on there born as, identifies as. You can very easily edit a flyer to have that information on there. And like I was saying the other night when Lisa came in, she was very upset and like we totally just stopped what we were doing because this is what you do in your community when you respect your community. I don't give a damn if you've got freaking the governor tagged in your video. If a member of your community comes in and says, hey, this is really bothering me, you take down, you stop, freeze, hold up, stop, put the stoplights on, and you talk about what that person that came in your chat that you respect and love and communicate about it together, just like we're doing right now. And find solutions. We all bitch about change. But if you're not part of the change, you're part of the problem. You hear me sit up here and say, be a voice. Well, we have to be a voice. We have to be a voice. But you can't pick and choose who you're going to be a voice for. All missing matter. Just like I hate this terminology, and y'all that know me know I hate this terminology, but missing white woman syndrome. As much as I hate to say it, that's a real thing. If it wasn't for people like the Black and Missing organization, they make phenomenal flyers. They're a white background with just the information, the person's picture. They're done very tastefully. Klein, Arctic, Doodle, Dutchess, myself, I don't give a frick what color you are, what your religion is, what, I don't care. If it's brought to me, I'm going to share you. And here in the United States, and I know some people that are in chat are not here in the United States, those people matter. And they deserve a voice too. And I'm ashamed that our government is like, oh, nope, sorry, you don't matter. Names Enigma could have even edited the profiles. It's bullshit to target anyone, but at least they'd still be in databases. Exactly. There was no reason to pull them out of databases. Victor, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Lisa just sent you over. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Lisa, for sending Victor over here. Welcome to the community. Well, I just tried to eat. We'll see how long it stays. Oh, Arctic, I hate it that you're still feeling bad, honey. Look right here. Wisdom said exactly why I agreed to admin for MMIP. That's freaking amazing. For those of y'all that don't know what MMIP is, it's Missing and Murdered Indigenous People. You also have MMIW that mainly focuses on women. However, they do share men as well. You're very welcome. It's our honor. And thank you so much for being here.
And
thank you so much.
I am so sorry.
You're fine. I think everybody's got a little bit of a funk.
Eventually, where you get to at this point is just like you were talking about the white woman syndrome. It's like if it doesn't fit this narrative of that white man, white woman, then there's no other, there's no other possible way that we can go with gays, lesbians, transgender man, transgender woman, Black, Indian, there's no way that those, they can go missing. We just have to stick. No, we do not have to stick with this. Missing is missing is missing is missing. These people that are missing, they have families out there that love them. just like everybody else does. They have people that love them. And it's just ridiculous. This has gone too far. I'm like Lisa, they could have just edited them out and left them in the database. But I mean, they're not even in the database now. All the lives matter. Everybody matters. And it's ridiculous. And this is
So
one
I'm
of those
going to bring
cases-
this flyer up. I'm going to bring this flyer up to caveat off of what Kimber is saying here. How many advocates in this chat have seen this lady's face or name? And I don't mean where I've shared it. I just can't help but feel like it's a test, and the marginalized group will be next. God, I hope not. Lisa, I've been sick. I don't think it's going to ever end. Right. All lives matter. No one gets left behind. Welcome in, Al on the Proud. Thank you so much for being here. Kimber done fell out the window.
I pushed myself
Doodle
out the
hasn't.
window. No.
She threw herself out the window that time. I didn't throw her.
did.
Look here. Nope, that's
I
a new
have not.
case.
I have not seen her.
So, okay, let me explain to you why. Because our systems are broken. So Crime Curious is out of Colorado. That's something that's well known. I'm not doxing her by any means. You know, it's very well known where she's located at. So she reached out to me and she wants to feature a missing persons on her lives. Right? There she is. Look at there. Crime Curious is in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. So she wants to feature missing people on her live, and I love that. I love the idea. She's amazing human being, and it really made my heart smile, almost to the point where you want to tear up when you have people that reach out to you and say, hey, I'd like to do this. And I love to help. Y'all know me. Y'all know that's my jam. If you reach out to me, I'm going to do anything I can to help you. So as I'm looking for Colorado cases, y'all know I had to dig to find the website where Colorado puts their cases up. And I follow some of the biggest groups on Twitter, which is where the majority of your missing communities are. You have them on Facebook as well. But a lot of them use Twitter. And let me tell you why a lot of them use Twitter. And this is in my opinion, and I could be wrong. Because most of your national media and your police departments are going to post updates on Twitter before they are on Facebook. Facebook tends to be a toxic playground. Twitter ain't much better. But a lot of your larger groups, that's where you're going to see your missing people. So I found this lady and I was like, you got to be kidding me. I've never even heard this woman's name. Never even heard this woman's name. Never seen her face. And it goes back to that missing white woman syndrome. Now, I'll pull up another flyer. Let's see. My computer's running a little slow, y'all. Sorry. So this girl right here, I found her name on Arctic's channel. I'm going to pull her up. I'll get to comments in just a minute, guys. Please don't think I'm ignoring you. I'll be right there. I just want to show. Okay. So this is Alicia Robinson. She's been missing since 1989. Do you know if it hadn't been for Arctic, I would have never known this girl was missing? Shortly after Arctic had his show about Alicia, I saw this flyer on Twitter. I was honored to grab it and keep it in my file. And y'all just got a sneak peek into my files there. Because all missing people matter. All missing people matter. And I know that out of the 500,000 missing people, we're not going to know about all of them. But if each one of us in our little corners of the community put those people out there, then we're doing our part.
Hold on. I was chewing my Fritos. I'm sorry. And I know Doodle and Arctic, I know they put out so many on YouTube and all that. And I've really been working hard the last couple of days. And I have, and I can't even compare to the amount that Doodle and Arctic put out in a day. I cannot compare to the amount of missing flyers. I put out in the last 2 days, I probably put out 50. But it's a start. It's a start. So here's what I like to do. Everybody out there that's a creator that has a channel, if you don't post anything on your walls right now, I would like to let's just try to even post 5, 10 missing flyers a day. Post them somewhere. 5 or 10 missing flyers a day. It doesn't sound like a lot, but if we all do it, it gets it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Just 5 or 10 a day.
It's like Arctic pumps out shorts like a crazy person. So does Doodle. Like it's freaking amazing. Why can I not think of this name? Shit. I'll find it in a minute. There's a particular case I want to bring up. Hi, Crime Curious. Thank you so much for being in here. She straight busted us. She's giving her a shout out. Lurking and working. Colorado is hard. When I got to looking, I was like, oh my Lord. What the hell are they doing? They're holding their missing people like freaking a damn. You got to be a part of the FBI to find missing people.
Like
I think before
not.
everyone gets heated, it's oversight. I don't see along with missing people. Like to go look at what admin for. Go look what his admin did for missing Indigenous spoke of. Okay. Looks like the ladies were beamed aboard the spaceship. Oh Lord.
I downloaded CapCut on my phone tonight, and I'm gonna start making some videos
Thank
well.
you, Victor, for everything that you're doing. We've heard good things from Lisa Joe about you, and I appreciate you.
Yes, Al. Southern Girl does amazing work.
Thank you so much, Butterfly Kisses. I forgot about her. So she makes a lot of missing posters as well. I'm actually in her Discord, and she does a lot. Like they're Hawaii cases. Do you know how hard you hardly ever hear about Hawaii cases ever? They're almost as bad as freaking Colorado is.
Yes, I remember.
I know who she is, honey.
I remember Locomane.
That's awesome. Kimber, you are doing great. I'm proud of you. As soon as my cough gets easier, I will have missing in the morning again. So if you have all the old flyers, save them and I will send them over. Perfect. Yep. Thank you, Doodle. You're amazing. Yes. Or if you have a creator that will show a flyer, I'll send them one every day. There you go. Yeah, Dawn, Southern Gal is amazing. She does old cases, new cases, all the cases. Here's these links that are my mods are dropping in the chat. These are amazing places. There's a lady who's specifically working on cases up in Colorado and is working on a blog. She's been finding cases and information for Colorado. That is awesome. Exactly. It's not good for tourism. And it's just like Nashville. So, and again, I mean, no disrespect whatsoever to Riley's family. Riley Strain went missing in Nashville. There was a 16-year-old African-American male that went missing the day after he went missing. Do you know that if I hadn't been digging for information to share on a live one night, I would have never known that kid was missing, and I dig for that and accidentally ran across it. I'll send you a message from her server and then Mom, because I can't find your Discord link. Drop the Discord link, honey. You can send me a message too, but the Discord should be in the description. If it's not working, guys, just let me know it's not working and I will fix that.
Arctic,
and
I
this
just sit
was
up
being
here
wonky last night too.
Arctic, I just sit up here with Mom and speak. And when I get tired, I just snuggle up and go to bed. And then she just mutes my snoring ass and then kicks me off stream when the live's over.
Boot her right off stream.
She just boots
Hawaii is hard to have their own missing kids database. Exactly. And this is something else. If you guys didn't realize this, I do want to inform you of this. We have an Amber Alert here in the States. Mexico has their own Amber Alert system. I don't speak Spanish, but I go, when I get an alert from their Twitter, I retweet them. I've actually done flyers in English and Spanish. Lighting the Way has Oakley Carlson. Her flyer, she has 2 flyers. One of them's in English and one of them's in Spanish. I think that's great that they've done that. That's amazing. I was irritated when Missing Sebastian hustled over the white girl murdered, and I was going to leave that. I got the Forgotten Races. I was irate when Missing Sebastian hustled was overlooked because of a white girl murdered.
Sebastian is white.
Are you talking about Maddie? Brutally, if you're talking about Maddie's not white. I don't know if you elaborate who you're talking about, but if you're talking about Madeline Soto, she wasn't a white girl.
No, she
was
wasn't.
Hispanic.
Yes, she was.
I'm going to try to do more lives, but it's hard when you motherfuckers want to have 5-hour lives a day. Dago is the one that has 5-hour lives during the day. We put that shit right on him. Victor says that's what happened with Sherry Papanini. Don's going live in a few.
I was all right when Missing Sebastian Husted was overlooked because of a white. Oh, okay. There was a guy named Sebastian Husted that was missing, and he was overlooked because a white woman was murdered.
My bad, honey. My bad. Like I said, y'all, I took a nap, so y'all have to excuse me. I thought you mistyped because my autocorrect hates me, and I thought you meant hustled over.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
so
I thought.
sorry. No disrespect.
Brutally.
2 other ladies went missing in that area at the same time. No one paid attention because of her. Wow, it's so sad. Look at Lisa. I'm so sorry, honey. Okay, make sure I always like to make sure everybody knows I see you. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Without you, I wouldn't be here, so I don't want to miss out on anybody. Noah, God, I'm so sorry, brutally. You'll have to overlook me. I should have probably drank more freaking coffee before I went live. Whispers in the Shadows, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Whispers.
Yeah, Doodle's the innocent one. Hers are usually an hour long, so she's the innocent one. Thank you so much, brutally. I'm so sorry.
Don't tell her she's innocent.
I meant as far as 5-hour lives.
Oh, okay. You can tell her she's innocent there, but that's the only time she's innocent.
Every day we hustling. Pretty hard to overlook. # obnoxious. You're not obnoxious. We love you, dear. We love you dearly.
Yes, we do.
Love you, love you, love you. I wish I could think of that. See, this is what happens when you get so many damn cases in your head that you forget names. And it was a transgender. I want to say it was Mississippi, and he was just recently found. They were just recently found. They were found deceased. But it's gonna bother me until it was Lee something. That's gonna eat me alive until I remember.
Did Molly pop in?
I
thought Molly popped in. I forgot to say hi to her.
Probably. Sorry, Molly, if you're still here. Love you. Thank you for being here. Boing. Right. This is why I don't take naps before lives. There's Molly. Molly. You can't trust everyone to say who they're your friends. That's true too, Miss Barbara. And you know what? So Jay Lee, thank you so much. You're freaking awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jay Lee found. Okay.
Hey, Steven.
Oh, it looks like there was an update from
Fine.
15 hours ago. Thank you so much, Victor. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like it was here in my head, but there was like 500 other things that were running past too, and like I couldn't grab onto the name. I remembered Lee, and I think Mississippi, but yeah, it's Mississippi. I thought so. Shoo, hi, Klein. Thank you so much for coming in. Her name was Jaylee. Thank you so much. Hi, Stephen. Thank you for coming in. Are you talking about that case? Keir Johnson? No, but we can look that case up too. KeirJohnson. That's my maiden name. If anybody cared to know that. If Doodle's innocent, I'm a damn nun. What the hell?
Don't message Lisa. She'll forget you messaged her. She said, oh my gosh, Mom, I forgot you were messaging me earlier. See, she'll forget. Lisa's one of those people that types out the text and forgot she sent it. Aren't you, Lisa?
Well, I'm hoping they're going to actually retry Jay's murder since the trial ended in a mistrial. Wow.
Hi, Christy.
Damn it. Thank you so much, honey. Yeah, I don't mean any disrespect. It's just that when you do this, you have thousands of cases running through your head, and it's just Aubrey Dameron they just found Aubrey Dameron as well. Wow.
Well, I can do that, Arctic, if I can find you.
What'd you do with Arctic?
If you'll send me that information in the Discord, I will definitely do that right away. Well, not right away, because I'll throw myself out the window again.
She went missing with her baby in West VA Beach, Virginia Beach. Her and her daughter went missing 7 years ago. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Molly, I hope you're feeling better. Blame it on ADD, right? Right? Yeah, he's on my my Facebook. If you go through my Facebook, you should be able to find him pretty easily.
Okay, I'll go through your Facebook, Mom. Oh, he just sent it to me.
Okay.
He just sent it.
Tyler Smith. Pull that one up too.
Thank you, Arctic. Got Smith. It.
I don't say yes or no. I've heard of the case.
Thanks, Arctic.
Until I see their face, and I know that probably sounds crazy, but I remember places. Thank you, Arctic. You're a rock star. And look what I did last night, y'all. Look, I'm kind of proud of myself. And everybody else's links are in here too. Look at that. Look what I remembered to do last night. Klein is now in the Nightbot. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And then all the mods, if you guys want to drop all your links as well, please. That would be fabulous. All right, so I'm going to pull this up because this, thank you so much for reminding me of their name. I'll pull this up, Jimmy J. Lee. I want to pull this up. And there's a reason by my madness. So I would have never known they were missing if I hadn't seen a like half paragraph article on Twitter. And I went and I found the fire and I found some really good photos and I shared. And then about 2 weeks ago, I think, is when they found them. Stephanie Harlow is covering his case now. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. So I'm going to let this is probably going to be choppy, y'all, because he's watching Jurassic Park. So I apologize ahead of time, but
go turn the TV on.
It won't be too bad.
Turn the TV on.
Family and friends of this student, Jimmy J. Lee, came together to lay him to rest. They held a public memorial service in Richland, Mississippi. Hunters found Lee's body earlier this month in Carroll County, more than 2 years after he disappeared from the Ole Miss campus. Lee's father says he's grateful for the overwhelming support from the community.
The fear, helping us. Some people say, how you do it? how you still standing. That's the fuel, and we thank you for it.
Jimmy Lee Sr. says that prayers and faith have helped his family through this difficult time. Now, Fox 13, of course, staying on top of this murder case. The suspect, Harrington, is back behind bars. He's facing a new charge of tampering with evidence and being held without bond at the Lafayette County Detention Center. Last week, Harrington pleaded not guilty to the charges. He stood trial for the murder in December, but ended with a hung jury. A date for his second trial has not been announced.
I did know about that trial, about the new charges. So that's too much stuff in my head and it all gets all jumbled up. I'm the only genealogist. I know it's terrible with names and numbers, right? Like faces, I got you. Like you show me a face, I got you. But names, unless it's a name that I've directly impacted myself with, it's like I'm like, oh man, what was that name? Oh, where was it? And usually I can get the state right or pretty close, a bordering state. But that's why I love my community, and you guys are all freaking amazing. Victor works with Redgrave. That's awesome. Look at here, Wisdom coming in hot with some great information. You can get a red handprint car sticker for $1 at this website. Wisdom, if you'll send me that in a DM, because I cannot click it from StreamYard, I would like to order one of those to put on the Mustang. And I'll probably actually order more than one. And that way, if anybody wants one that possibly doesn't have $1, we can maybe work something out. Discord.
Mom, we sitting up here and we can't click on links. We can't do nothing. We kind of trapped up here in the tower, aren't we?
I'm telling you, it's because of StreamYard with their freaking outrageous prices and half-ass working.
And let me throw you out the windows. Well, I did throw myself out the window. I did throw myself out the window last time. That was my fault.
You did throw yourself out the window?
Yeah.
Well, when we tried to use Restream, we put a screen on the window and everything, and I be damned, she kept flying out the window.
I be damn, I could not
keep her in the window.
I could not
keep her in the window. It kept Minnie up there with his freaking war game going on in the background. Sound like one of those World War II reenactment shows that Craig watches. But we couldn't keep Kimber up there. Oh, let's go to open as a tab. Well, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Well, no, I'll take that back. I probably have had it happen before. Thank you, Arctic. So Arctic shared this with us, and we are going to pull up this flyer and take a look at it. Please screenshot it. I will also post it on my Twitter, my Facebook, and my community wall. If you are not a creator and you're not able to share stuff to your community wall, I have people all the time that ask, how do I share this? You screenshot it and share it that way. Some of them you can tap them and your device will allow you to download them. So this is Dashad Sage Smith. Dashad Sage Smith was age 19, was last seen in the 500 block of West Main Street around 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, November 20th, 2012. Good Lord, in Charlotte, Virginia. Sage was last seen wearing a black jacket, dark gray sweatpants, a black scarf, and gray boots. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Dashad Sage Smith, you are asked to contact the Charlottesville Police Department at 434-970-3280 or Crime Stoppers at 434-977-4000 or dial 911 immediately. It is on a Chrome tab, so I'm not able to make it bigger, but I will leave it up there for those of y'all that want to screenshot that. Again, I will make sure that I do share that on all of my socials, so it's easy to grab from there as well. Nightbot will also drop all of my socials. His poor family, they raised the alarm immediately. Exactly.
I did get a screenshot.
Thank you, ma'am. And when the communities come together, like that makes my heart smile so big. Like I should agree. That's another case that lays really heavy on my soul. Um, I was working in Daytona, and I had an assistant manager, and she come up to me and she said, you do missing people on your channel and on your Twitter and stuff, right? And I said, yeah, I do. And she said, when she was younger, she had a neighbor go missing. And I said, you had a neighbor go missing? Well, who was it? Were they found? And she said, no. She said her name was I Should Agree. And I was like, well, text me her name, and when I get home, I'll do some research and I'll put a video together for her. And I shared, and the sad part of it is the channel was really small back then, and I think the video has like 60 some odd views on it, which I appreciate those 60 people that took the time to click on that video. And thank you, MetaMom. And now there's been traction in her case after all these years, but her family is another family that has not given up hope. They've kept up the hope. They've kept up the memories. They still do vigils for her. And now with the movement in her case, you're actually seeing her information, her flyer being shared, and it makes my heart smile to see her flyer and stuff being shared. And there's another little girl that went missing around the same time, and she's an unknown Jane Doe child. And her flyers started getting attention and shared. And, it made my heart smile, because when I did that video way back then, I included that girl as well and was like, this child's missing as well. It's important. I spoke to Sebastian's sister some because he had been in trouble, and a native overlooked the Molly Tibbetts was murdered. I was upset over her coverage because she was important. Right. Absolutely. Thank you, Wisdom. You're a rock star.
Arctic, you have
I was
covered
upset
Asia
because you got
Degree.
zero coverage. Go ahead. I probably have a lag.
You're fine. Arctic, you have covered Aisha Degree before, because I was in the chat. I was in your chat when you did cover her. So yes, you have covered her, sir. I know you cover so many that it's hard to remember who you cover, but you have covered her.
Yeah, Arctic's amazing. He's probably
He
he's covered so many that I don't see how he keeps them all straight in his head. So shout out to Arctic.
And
Person
Doodles,
they think killed Sage is also listed as a missing person. No kidding. Whoa, shit. Hi, Miranda Lee. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you being here.
and Doodles coming on with a lot of people. She's covering a lot of people too. She's covering a lot of ground.
Doodle is doing amazing.
She's doing
Doodle
the
does
damn
her
thing.
missing lives. She's doing the damn thing. Absolutely. She pulls up the flyers. She reads the flyer with the pertinent information on the flyers. Sometimes they're on Facebook groups. She reads the information on the Facebook groups, and it makes my heart smile to see Doodle grow like she is. I mean, the sad part about this platform is you see creators that are not doing the right thing, or that are not here for the right reasons, that just take off. But Doodle is growing organically and doing it the right way. And that makes my heart smile. And I know Arctic and many of us here that are OGs from this community, I'm so freaking proud of her. I'm just so proud of her that she's doing the damn thing. I'm so proud of Kimber that Kimber's pumped out 50 missing flyers on your community wall in the past 2 days.
Yes, ma'am, I have 2 days. And I'll
Doing
pump
the
out
damn
some more
thing.
tomorrow.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
And
her case.
Won't be long. I'll be doing lives.
She'll be doing lives.
Doodle or Arctic can drop my Doodle or Arctic can drop my link.
Yes, they did search property, and there was some DNA and things like that. I've got the documents somewhere. I'd have to look for them. we may circle back to her case. Yeah, Arctic has covered everyone. That family down there has properties all over the area across the street of it. In the back, the family owned a trucking company. Mm-hmm. Yep. That story is one that will make you, oh my God. And it's, it's one, Aisha's story is one of those stories where you had rumors. You had people that came into her case and said, oh, well, I think, did you know this? And did you know that about that so-and-so? And did you know, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just saying that. And when you're researching, you're reading the stuff and you're going, what the hell? So I got research as a YouTuber, so I could use her name. She wouldn't mind it at all. She does jewelry on her channel. And she uses her government name. And I went back to recent. I asked her, I was like, when I was researching this case last night, like, I'm gonna put out the video today. And she was like, no, that's
Y'all put a puppy
rumors.
Put an exclamation point and then a puppy, because I'm a puppy now. I'm not you don't type my name. I wanted to be a puppy. Mom made me a puppy.
I forget you're on mobile and you can't do yours. Oh, shit. There's Kimber. It's going to flood the chat with links for a second here, guys, which most of the mods have already put them out, but I like using my Nightbot, so we'll get everybody in here real quick. Come on.
Thank you very much, Miranda.
And got Arctic, got Wisdom, Doodlebug. I dropped decline earlier, so it's going to flood the chat with links for a minute, guys. Also, they had a retirement home covered up a woman freezing to death in it. Holy shit, Batman. I didn't even know that part. She gave me a runaway for my money. Aw. Doodle, thank you. As she could be all over the place. Roy's brother was a truck driver. Exactly. And see, and that's another thing, like with Harmony. I don't think that if we find Harmony, they're not going to find her in one place. They're going to find, well, I mean, we already know this, that they're not going to find her in one place. They're going to find multiple places where Harmony is. And it's so sad. Thank you, Miranda, for subscribing to Doodlebug. Look here. Arctic said he meant a run for his money. Mikey, that is our Doodlebug. That's crazy. I make all of our flyers, and that's time consuming as heck. It can be time consuming, but do you have like a Facebook group or something? Lisa, if there's a Facebook group or something, if you'll send it to me, I'll grab it and we'll put it in chat, and I'll put it in Nightbot. Oh, you're going to give you happy tears. You stop it now, right? Don't do that. I built out Roy's entire tree. Oh, wow. I put an article on her Discord, too. Okay, I'm trying to grab everybody's messages and stuff here. So, guys, if I miss you, just remind me, hey, I sent you something in Discord, and tell me whether you sent it in the DM or if you put it in the server, because otherwise I'm over here searching all over creation for it. Chris Evans, Southern Gals going live. Is this one it? Metamom? Tyler? Oh, Metamom's got the article ready for us here. Let me run through the rest of this chat while it's...
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What?
Arctic, I sent that request.
It was probably Discord. Kimber's a puppy dog in Nightbot. There's Kimber's link. Thank you for subbing to Kimber. Kimba. Do you got the spinnies? What is wrong with you, Minpan? Well, this dog is crazy. Too late. There's everybody links. I have to split between deep dives and many cases because too often I'm the only one looking for a missing or unidentified persons cases. If you're in Discord, you can join our Discord. I have a cold case tab in there. I have a missing. I mean, there's a bunch of different tabs in there. You're welcome to post anything that you'd like to share in there. And one of the creators there, we have several creators that are in my Discord. One of us will grab them and help sharing them out for you as well. So honored to help anytime that you need help. Definitely, Victor, if you want help, I know a gal. Yeah, if you need, that's what we're here is. Without the community, what would we do? Yeah, definitely sending so much love. And you have several. Yeah, I can drop it in Discord. Perfect. Thank you, Lisa. And then just tell me where you dropped it at. That way I'm not over here. Okay, I see this one, so I'll pull that one up. That way I'm not over here searching. Oh, I love that. I'm going to put that in the tab for trans cases in my Discord. So it's also in there as well. Y'all
Hey,
got
Wisdom,
too many.
can you drop that link for me, Victor's channel, in my Discord, in a Discord DM so I can get it later? Because I can't. Me and Mom are trapped in the tower and we can't click on links. Thank you.
Unidentified. I know damn good and well there is a link over here. Group images, video links, tragedy pimps, gender related. Perfect. I knew it was in there somewhere, y'all. See, that's what happens when your Discord gets so big that you don't even know where the hell you put your own stuff. Thank goodness there's no limit, though. Because, my goodness. I'd be lost without my Discord over here. And then I have a lockdown Discord that none of you guys can see. That I put my goodies in that one. No, I'm just playing. It's just for me to keep up with description links and stuff.
What goodies are you hiding from us?
It's like because you know how the other night I deleted my whole description.
Oh yeah.
So I have a lockdown Discord that doesn't have any members in it, and it's literally just for me to put stuff in there so I don't friggin' lose it.
Oh, when you deleted
hit all, and instead of hitting Control C, you hit. I think it was Control D that I hit, and it deleted my freaking post-it note. I was very upset.
Yeah, you deleted your sticky note.
Tagged you in Discord. Thank you, honey. I think I pulled it up. Perfect.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Wisdom.
Met him on my swamp signal kicks in, so you can almost guarantee I'm delayed. I run the trans cold cases myself. LGBTQ missing, murdered, unsolved, and the TDTF's LAMPP pages. Perfect. MMP, y'all. There's Victor's channel. I pulled up the chat on this side. Where did it go? Wisdom dropped it. Bam. Subscribed. So I'm subscribed to your channel there, Victor. Thank you so much for being here. Where do you do the trans? Okay, so that's a conversation. Yep, I'll post every flyer you got on my community page. Perfect. So Victor, your mom is one creator of a group of creators that are all kind of work together and share each other's stuff. Absolutely. We're a family. That would be awesome. I've got over 1,000 missing person cases around the world I'm tracking, but I also track a bunch of other cases. Hey, we're here to help. Like I said, we're a big group in a small circle, and it's better. I use my personal Discord as a notepad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have a personal Discord. Thank you, Metamom, for making that not sound as creeper as I'd made it sound there. That's just like, it doesn't have anything in it. Like, there's no fun stuff in there whatsoever. We don't have fisting or barista or none of that in there. It's just for mom's notes, because mom will lose them. And Victor, I mean, because some people, I've had people come in chat and go, is that your mom? No, it's mom because it's Mind of Monsters and it's easier to tag me in chats. And my eyes are trying to look for mom. If you're on your mobile device, look, Molly has a few Discords. When I have a Samsung S24 Ultra with the notes, I have an iPhone with notes too, but if I try to use that, we'll probably all go out the window and I'll lose everything on my damn let's see, I'm trying to pull up this other Arctic. Where'd it go, Arctic? Nightbot, Victor's channel. This one. And this one.
Arctic's coming in hot with the links from the trans.
I'm trying to grab all of them, guys, because I want to pull all of them up, make sure that I join and we share those in the Discord resources.
Okay, cool.
Too.
Because I'm up here with you and I can't grab any links.
Yep. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it is great. Like, and I'm honored to be a part of our community. Myself and Arctic have been a part of a community before. It didn't work out so well, but I think we found our home with this community. I just say yes. Many thank Wisdom is my mom. She is now. We're brutally Arctic is on top of dropping the links in chat for Victor. Throw a wrench at you. Lazy. Look at you. Lisa says she's lazy, y'all. I don't believe that for a damn second. All right. Doodlebug. I have a Facebook. My YouTube really isn't for many. Missing Task Force does one bit experience genealogy for forensic investigations. I work with trans people. That's cool. And the shorts on YouTube are a phenomenal tool to use with our community. They really, really are. I'm jumping in and out of chat, but I have the TV. I can listen getting ready for this storm. You're fine, honey. Lisa's never lazy. My mouth isn't lazy. Okay, so let's pull up some of these links here. Okay, so it looks like this one's a like-only page.
Look at these street people.
Welcome
to
the Brain Pickers, Lisa. What did Arctic do?
Arctic and I are having our own secret conversation since you have your super secret Discord with all those recipes and you won't feed us. Thank you.
Somebody's child, somebody's friend. Transdotaskforce.org. I love that. So you can like the page, but it doesn't look like you can join this page. But if you like it, that's an interaction as well. There's an email on here. There's the website information on here. That link is in chat. I will also put it in Discord, just so we can take a gander here at the webs or at this Facebook, Beers with Queers, a True Crime Podcast. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to grab this link and I'm going to drop that in the Discord. Hopefully I didn't move off that tab or I'd be sitting here searching for it again. Of course I did. Okay, but it's lit up because I just put something in there and Barista decided to. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And drop those links in there. Beat me to it. Perfect. I'm loving it. What is this? I forgot what I wrote up. Okay, that's that one. Okay. All right. Let's get this party started here. So we got some great links, guys. Make sure you're following the pages that are on here. We already follow each other on Twitter.
Mom, looks like
That's
we got some new
awesome.
Oops. Looks like
Go
we
ahead.
got some new Discord members tonight too.
It was showing your feed by liking it. Perfect, Arctic. That's what I thought. I don't YouTube. Good Lord. And I don't YouTube very well. But I don't Facebook very often. I share links over there. I share flyers over there. I try to find you on here. Send you a friend request on Discord. Perfect. Look at this. Look at the community doing the damn thing over here. I'm loving it. Loving it. That's why I'm so proud to have all you guys in my circle. So damn proud of you guys.
If I don't quit interrupting you, you're going to kick me out of your circle.
Window. We're going to just boot her right out the window. All right. So MetaMom has this. So we'll take a look at this. This is a family continuing for answers. In 2018, son Tyler Smith, as Illinois State Police launched an investigation. Well, my stomach just hit the floor when I read Illinois. Tyler Smith, a 23-year-old Western Illinois University college graduate from Rochelle, Illinois, and a member of the Army National Guard, was found dead on September 15, 2018. On the evening of September 14, 2018, Tyler was reported to be with some friends in Galesburg when, for the unknown reasons, was separated from them. On September 15, 2018, his body was found less than 2 blocks north Casey General Store in Galesburg and Cedar Fork Creek, directly behind Hanson Lumber Company. The Galesburg Police Department responded to officials, ruled Tyler's death accident drowning with an undetermined cause. In 2020, the Illinois State Police Division of Criminal Investigation got involved and launched an investigation into Tyler's death. Oh, he's a cutie. Tyler Smith worked hard to achieve goals. Even as a child, he knew exactly what he wanted to do when he grew up. He wanted to be military and to be in law enforcement. His mission to capture the bad guy. In a book saved by his mother, scrawled in a child's handwriting, "Someday I'll be an army man." On another page, "Someday I'll be a policeman. I captured the bad guy." Aww. Look at that. He worked so hard for his goals. Tyler's mother, Sandra Halsine, told Dateline, and I believe he chose those professions because he wanted to help others. That's just who he was. He wanted to make a difference in this world. Tyler enlisted in the Army National Guard in December of 2013. He graduated from Rochelle High School and went to Western Illinois University, where he graduated in 2018 with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and a minor in homeland security. Aww. But it wasn't done yet. After graduation, Tyler applied to San Jose Police Academy, California. He was 150 selected out of roughly 5,000 candidates. His mother said he eventually planned to be a canine officer and then DEA agent. He set that goal after he worked hard and accomplished it, Sandra told Dateline. He was always so motivated and followed through with his plans. He did a lot in 23 years. After spending the summer in 2018 in California preparing to enter the police academy, the 23-year-old returned to Rochelle, Illinois to finish up details and his transfer to San Jose. He fell in love with California and couldn't wait to start his life there, Sandra said. He was an outdoorsy guy. He loved hiking, scuba diving, snowboarding, and he'd been skydiving. Oh, Lord, not me. And the next adventure was to go surfing. Oh, look at that. No, ma'am. I'm not jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. Just before Tyler and his mother were embarked on their 2-week journey to California, Tyler decided to visit some friends from National Guard unit in Galesburg, Illinois. On this evening on September 14, 2018, Tyler called his mom and his father, Keith, and let them know that he had arrived safely at his friend's place. It was the last time they spoken on their son. The next day, Tyler was supposed to report to his monthly National Guard drill in nearby Macomb, Illinois. He never showed up. Later that day, Tyler's friends, who had been out with him the night before, called Tyler's parents and asked if they had heard from him that they had gotten separated the night before and that Tyler never showed up for drill. Aww. Oh, look at the Huskies. I knew right away that something was wrong. Tyler's mother, Sandra, told Dateline Tyler would not have missed drill. This was important for him, especially right before his transfer. Tyler's parents jumped in the car and drove 2 hours from their Rochelle to their house in Galesburg, where Tyler said he would be staying. The car Tyler had been driving was still in the friend's driveway. There was no sign of Tyler. We went to the police department. We were waiting for someone to talk to us when a pizza delivery guy walked in and started chatting with us, Sandra said. Then he asked, "Is this related to the body found in a creek?" Oh my God, that is the worst freaking way to find out.
Oh, no.
Sandra told Dateline that in that moment, her world came crashing down. "I knew in my heart that it was Tyler," Sandra said, "and my heart shattered into a million pieces." Oh my God, I bet. That's rough. This is Tyler and his mother, guys. According to initial reports, Galesburg Police Department, Tyler's body was found by a passerby around 7 p.m. on September 15, 2018, lying face down in about 2 inches of water drainage canal, which is called Cedar Fork Creek. He was only 23 years old. The canal, approximately a block and a half north of Casey's General Store in Galesburg, directly behind Hanson Lumber Company. It was just hours earlier that Tyler had been seen in Galesburg with his friends, according to the timeline pieced together by his parents. Been with his friends and that night until they got separated for unknown reasons in the Corner Connection area. What a cutie. Tyler's 23rd. This is his 23rd birthday, right before his death, guys. According to the timeline, Tyler was captured on the Wells Fargo ATM camera at 10:42 p.m. where he withdrew $100. His mother thought that it was odd that he withdrew cash after just had been using the debit card previously in restaurants and bars all evening. Then around 11:05 p.m., they attempted to call one of his friends he had been out with, but there was no answer. Sandra said to believe that they had become separated. For the next 40 minutes, there were several calls, texts exchanged between Tyler and various friends while he was walking around downtown Galesburg. He had never been to Galesburg before, Sandra told Dateline. So he got separated from his friends, and he didn't know where to go. At 11:46 p.m., Tyler sent a Snapchat message to another friend stating, "I don't know where I am." This sounds too familiar. While going through Tyler's phone, we noticed that the health monitor, Sandra said, the monitor noted that Tyler stopped moving at 11:52 p.m. on that Friday. He never moved again. Tyler's phone continued to receive phone calls into the early mornings hours of Saturday, September 15th at 6:21 a.m. One of Tyler's friends who had been with him the previous night called to see if he was coming to drill. The phone would ring and went straight to voicemail. Within 24 hours of Tyler's body being found, an autopsy indicated manner of death was accidental drowning and there was no foul play suspected. According to initial reports by Knox County Coroner and the Galesburg Police Department, it was reported that his injuries were consistent with a fall and that Tyler's blood alcohol level was 0.246%. That's hardly not shit. Oh, wait a minute. 0.246. It says which is 3 times legal limit. Hell, it's higher than that in Tennessee. Sorry, y'all. ADHD kicking in. The cause of death was ruled undetermined. However, Tyler's family believes otherwise. When I was finally able to see my son, I knew it wasn't an accident, Sandra told Dateline. There were multiple injuries to his face. Something had happened to him. He didn't accidentally drown in a few inches of water. Sandra told Dateline that the surveillance video of the ATM appeared to show Tyler in good state. And she said that her and her husband also spoke to people who Tyler said that they didn't notice that he was stumbling or incoherent. We understand that he had been drinking that night, but we don't believe he would have been in that area, Sandra said. She added, with this steep concrete incline to the drainage canal where Tyler's body was located. She said she doesn't believe that it would be possible for him to get into the area easily. Tyler's parents said that the suspected foul play in Tyler's death and believe he was restrained and brought down to the canal due to the position of his body and his injuries and the marks that were on his wrist. What doesn't make sense is why someone would do this to our son, Tyler's father, Keith Smith, told Dateline. He was such a good kid, had so many friends from different walks of life. He did everything he could to help others. He just made us so proud. Oh, what a cutie. As Tyler's parents mourned their son and planned his funeral, they continued to push for answers. They conducted their own investigation. They spoke to people in the community. They hired a private investigator for a short time. But it wasn't until 2019 they started getting some answers. Michelle Drake, a retired police officer with 14 years of investigative experience, specifically homicide in Cook County, Illinois, agreed to take Tyler's case. At first, I thought this would be a bad thing, happen to good people case, but there wasn't much to be done, Drake told Dateline. But after seeing the report, I knew that something was very wrong. This wasn't an accidental drowning. Drake concluded that the crime scene analysis of Galesburg Police Department was incomplete. Well, I'm not surprised. Contaminated and did not follow established protocol through the investigation of Tyler's death. No crime scene technician was contacted or responded to the scene. Wow. Drake told Dateline, according to the autopsy report, Tyler's body was found face down in 3 inches of water with his feet close to the canal wall. He believes that the way that the body was found was suspicious. He also said that there was no examination of his hands for foreign DNA scrapings taken from underneath the nails. No instruction was given to the pathologist to conduct those scrapings. I think they should do scrapings regardless, but that's just my opinion. Unless it's a natural cause like a heart attack or a stroke or something, I think it should be mandatory across the board, but I'm not an ME, so it's just my opinion, putting in my 2 cents. His conclusion is that Tyler Smith likely suffered battery by a person yet known that it was directly led to his death. He was likely unconscious prior to his final placement in Cedar Fork Creek. Tyler's parents told Dateline they were emotional when they received news of Michelle Drake's findings. They added that hope would be the push needed for the Illinois State Police to launch an investigation, and it worked. Amazing. Thanks to Michelle Drake's findings, the Illinois police decided to take over the case. In July of 2020, Tyler's body was exhumed and a second autopsy was performed. Tyler's parents and Michelle Drake would not release the details of the findings to Dateline at this time, but told Dateline that they feel like they are on the right track, finding out what happened to Tyler that night. 2 days before the 2-year anniversary of Tyler's death, the state of Illinois Police Division of Criminal Investigation officials announced that they had launched an investigation into his death. According to the press release, the Illinois State Police is requesting assistance from the public and asks that anyone with the information regarding Tyler's death call Illinois State Police Zone 2 investigations. Wow. After 2 years of frustration, Tyler's parents finally feeling like they might get some hope. We just want to know what happened to our son, Tyler's father, Keith, told Dateline. It's been so frustrating for the past 2 years without any answers, but now we'll just need to move forward and get justice for our boy. In the meantime, Tyler's family and friends continue to help keep his memory alive in Facebook pages, Justice for Tyler Smith and Pledges for Tyler Smith Information Reward. Keep up the public up-to-date case. Each September since Tyler's death, a 5,000 run walk has been held to give back to the community. He loved being active and running in competition and races, Sandra said. And most of all, he loved giving back to the community. Sandra added that Tyler who was biracial, had hoped to get involved in this community when he moved to San Jose and work with diversity organizations. I love that. Tyler's parents told Dateline without the support of their own community, they'd be lost. Through fundraisers and donations, the family collected $25,000 for a reward of anyone information regarding Tyler's death. Sandra told Dateline that she believes that Tyler had achieved his goal and become a police officer he dreamed of being. He would have done whatever he could to solve a case like this. That was our son's dream since he was a kid, wanted to capture the bad guy, Sandra said. And now the hope we are able to find for him. We catch the bad guy who did this to our son. Any information regarding Tyler's death, your rights to contact the Illinois State Police Zone 2 investigations at 815-632-4010, extension 230. I'm going to grab this link too. What I like to do, guys, if you're new to the channel, is I like to take links and I like to include those in the description on the live after the live is over. And that way, if anybody wants to revisit the website or they, go back and think, what was that article that Mom had shared? you can always go back and find that information in the description of the video, along with all these wonderful creators that are a part of our community, can also be found in the description as well. And I know you guys have been chatting it up over here, and I probably missed a whole lot, so I'm going to scroll up. Okay, there we was, and doodle through in hearts. I have Facebook, YouTube is familiar. Okay, we went over that. We went over that. We talked about Lisa not being lazy. Send all links to both of y'all's Discord. You're awesome. Thank you, sir. There's the channel. Thank you so much, Lisa. Oh, we already follow each other. I already went through that. I've found 19 trans cases so far that had their name and nameless entries removed. I'm concerned for the other people is there who are under not reported unknown sex categories. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's fucking frustrating. No one tracks those and be likely to be CIS people who work cases have just fallen through the cracks. We have the best community. Speaking of, where's Dago? Where is Dago? Has anybody seen Dago? Kimber, you want to call Dago to the white phone?
Well, I can message him in Discord and see if he'll come to the white phone. Would you like me to do that?
And probably rest completely honest, or he's got tied up. I miss his Dago. Oh Lord. Do you have a website about DNA? Oh, that's interesting. Heading out like a baby, but I'll be listening in the car. Okay, be safe, Dave. Thank you so much for coming in, honey, and have a good night at work. Negative on skydiving. No, you're not going to catch me jumping out of a perfectly good plane. That's not going to happen. Do you know approximately how many others that weren't trans that were removed? I don't know. I know Raul had posted the numbers a couple of days ago. I can go back and find that on his Twitter. Lisa. Oh, wow. Leslie and Billy, thank you so much for being here. Never late. Never late, just fashionably arrived. Oh, yeah, you told me that earlier. I remember. Okay, that's a conversation you guys are having together. Yep, I know what you're thinking about, too. Raleigh Strain. Yep. Yep. Didn't it sound real freaking familiar? Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything. He was found in a creek, but his white shoes were not dirty. Also, closed shoes, etc., were thrown away and not kept as evidence. Why am I not surprised? Illinois, I'm from Paducah, Kentucky, so literally you cross the river, you stand on the river to fish, you can see Illinois. And it is a very poor state, and that is not an excuse, but that is a very poor state. And they're a lot like Missouri when it comes to crime cases. It's too much paperwork and too much effort. Oh, I hate it. Victor, we understand losing a huge asset to the community. It's hard to get over. Believe me, I speak on that from a personal level. The stories last seen walking from just after the police car seen going down the same road. Wow. Very sus. Definitely. Stephanie Harlow, and I've gotten interested in this case for sure. That's awesome. Seriously, let me know when you guys are talking about interns. Okay, that's a conversation between you guys. There's Mittens. Thank you for coming in. Don't have management call him. He may have the fleas. What the hell?
Well, it appears he's not on.
Raul is a rock star. I love Raul like with all my heart. He's an amazing human being. Let me grab his link to think about it. Go ahead.
It appears he's not online, so I'd probably have as much luck getting in touch with him as I do our management to get my chaise lounge.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably wouldn't go over very well.
Yeah, so I'll just call management tomorrow and get my chaise lounge and see if they still got, the fleas.
Put in your complaint with management.
Yeah, I have a feeling
This
management
other
secretary is named
Facebook.
Helen.
So Arctic said if we like it, it's going to pop up in your algorithm. So of course I went ahead and liked it. These links are in the Discord. They're in the chat. And I will also make sure that they're in the description on the video as well. And I have to go back and grab that second one.
Yeah, anytime you like it on, anytime you like something on Facebook, it will pop up in your feed when they post something or something that you've liked on Facebook. It will pop up in your feed.
Wait. Okay, so we like that. I'll put it in the description as well. So that way that's in there. In the description for those of y'all that don't participate in Discord. Okay, and then Klein had brought up this. We want to showcase. We weirdly round up doing a bunch of Kentucky cases. Really? Oh, wow. Look at Doodle over here. The whole mess, ma'am. Sue Lund. Why does that name sound familiar? I've heard that name. That's coming up under Clarksville, but Clarksville, Fort Campbell is Kentucky-Tennessee state line. They only found Sue's head. Holy shit. Bill Matthews.
Sue Lund does sound familiar.
I know that name.
It sounds familiar to me.
Like, I don't know from where, but I know that name.
Where'd you say it was
This one
from?
out of the one that I pulled up was Clarksville. Cleveland police. Oh, that says located safely. Yeah, any cases that you have, don't hesitate to share those in the Discord. And we'll definitely get them circulated out there. Okay, so Klein brought this case to it.
Okay, Victor said Sue was from Clarksville. Clarksville's not far from me.
Okay, just making sure I found the right one.
I'm in Tennessee, Victor.
Her head was found
Go ahead, I'm
a
sorry.
few hours north. Where do you know where her head was found? Oh, here, let me pull that back up. I wonder if it's close to my hometown, and that's why the name sounds familiar. What happened to Susan Lund? Family revisits 30 years mystery after Clarksville woman's disappearance and death. She even looks familiar.
Let me see. Wow. When did this happen?
30 years ago. Well, it would be 33 years ago now, 32 years ago. Clarksville, Tennessee. It's like standing in a crowd of people waiting for her to call out your name. Anne Marie Molly said for 3 decades, Molly had been waiting and listening for her sister Susan Lund to call out her name. If you've driven down College Street towards downtown or recently ventured on 41A bypass, then you have seen the billboard next to the side of the road with this woman's face. A large text asking what happened to Susan Lund. These billboards are 2 of 6 put up in Clarksville to rally community answers that are over 30 years old. I swear she looks so familiar. Maybe I've seen somebody cover this case before. I wonder if Arctic's covered this, and that's where I'm picking that up from.
I remember hearing this on the news. Now, I mean, since it was 30-something years ago, but I remember hearing this on the local news.
This is from 2023.
I know, but
it was Christmas Eve 1992, seemed a normal day turned into an evening.
Yeah, I remember this. I don't remember all of the details, but I remember this.
Holy shit. After 2
What?
weeks of searching, CPD abandoned their search for Susan because they said that there were multiple sightings of her in Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Hoptown.
But they kept her listing as a missing person or disappearance. Paul alleged that his wife was kidnapped. He said the night she went missing, Susan was carrying a checkbook and had not written any checks. Private Sirens lead. Her family eventually went to Alabama. Okay, remains identified on January 27th, 1993, 1 month after Susan went missing. 2 young girls found a head of a white woman on the side of the wooded roadway in Wayne Fitzgerald State Park near Benton, Illinois, an almost 3-hour drive north of Clarksville. I know where Benton is. The remains were labeled INA Jane Doe. The woman's identity was unknown for 29 years.
See, I remember the part about her going missing.
February 2021, Dr. Amy Michael approached Jefferson County Sheriff's Office in Illinois, offered re-examination of the remains using updated forensic methods. Bless her. With Norton collaborating, the reanalysis of the DNA profile provided Redgrave and Genealogy Company with uploaded data with GEDmatch in February of 2022. Redgrave's genealogy team arrived with a potential match within a day. Wow, that's crazy.
That's
then
awesome.
Found out that Lund had been reported missing with no date of death, the potential ID. The potential ID was passed to law enforcement, who followed up with family members of Susan Lund. A DNA sample was provided by a sibling to direct comparison. Holy shit. I'm going to put this link in the description as well. I know that name.
I remember her going missing. I just didn't know that they had ever found her. But I don't remember the whole,
Looks like they found her
disappearance.
head. That's good that the family got some kind of answers, though. That's definitely not the answers that you want, but Wayne Fitzgerald State Parks in Ina, Illinois. 300 miles from where she went missing. Her family are the sweetest people you've ever met. Aww. The original recon was terrible. I can only imagine. She got news coverage when she went missing. Okay, Kimber, that might be where I'm picking it up from. At least said they talked to someone in Arkansas. Nope, it wasn't. It wasn't you, Arctic. I wonder where did I see that then? Y'all, I watch a lot of other channels too, like the bigger channels like Missing Enigma and Steve. I watch his channel.
Mom, were you living here in 92?
There ain't no telling.
Were you living here in 92, 93? So maybe you heard it On the news,
You know what? That's
possibly?
very possible because I lived in Clarksville. 1900. Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
crazy.
I'm sure that's where I've heard it and seen her face. Because when you pulled up that,
Oh, I might have
was
seen
like,
the
"Whoa."
billboards.
You might have seen the billboards. I probably didn't see the billboards, but I bet you I saw her on the news. I bet you I did.
See
'Cause
how
when
I
you
love this community when this stuff comes back and it's like, you know this, you've seen this, right? Wish you could find the rest of her. Metamom, we were talking about Susan Lund, an old case. Wow.
29 years.
That's a long time. And I hate that these families have to go this long without her. That's crazy. But bless that, that lady that came forward and was like, hey, and I love that. And it's like the Doe Network. They when I see that they've given a name back to somebody, like it's like deep down in here and deep down in here, like it just gets in the gut. You know what I mean? All right, so we're going to mix it up a little bit. And we're going to take a look at some creepy South Carolina legend here. Let's see. Give us a load. You totally get that? Yeah, it's like it's like the Apache Jane Doe when they were able to give her name back to, like, a good friend of mine that's no longer with us. That was a case that me and her had discussed, and I covered it on my channel. And the day that she was given her name back, like, I was just like, I couldn't stop myself from just getting it out there, just telling everybody that would see it. She'd been given her name back. All right, so this is Creepy Carolina, the legend of Lavinia Fisher and Old Charleston Jail. It's loaded on us. Of course, it's going to be bad. And we don't want no Walmart car insurance. I should have let that. Then I cried when I had Opega Jane Doe. That's awesome. I get it. I totally do. It's not going to be scary, is it? I'm a sissy. Oh, bullshit. Sissy my ass. You are sissy my ass.
Is full of history, haunts, and legends. Very appropriate for Halloween today.
Absolutely. Our Harrison Clark and photojournalist Brian Hines take us to one of Charleston's most popular tourist attractions and tells us the history behind it, along with some spooky claims within the wall.
Right behind me is a building with storied dark history, the old Charleston jail.
Wasn't my swamp signal. That was some crazy stuff the news had going on there. I wasn't glitching y'all out like that. I won't take blame for their glitches.
You done scared Lisa. Look at what you did.
First inmates started coming in 1803. They stood as a district jail or county jail here in Charleston for 137 years.
Oh my God, are you serious? Bless your heart.
It once housed notorious criminals, including one of the most famous,
Yes,
Lavinia
Arctic.
Fisher, believed to be the first female serial killer.
What is this?
Fisher and her husband
Why are you
lived in the
messing our
6 Mile
stuff up?
Wayfarer's house, a place for travelers to eat and rest.
merchants stop in, she would lure them in with her beauty, and she would give them oleander tea to poison them. And then her husband would do the night and then bury the bodies in some sort of cellar.
Fisher and her husband were
Yeah,
eventually
there's some
arrested, but at the time, you couldn't execute a married woman, so they hanged her husband first. As a widow going to the gallows, she demanded to be executed in her wedding dress, hoping someone would marry her on the spot.
There's all sorts of versions of the last words. Dine with, or if you have a message for the devil, dine or give it to me because I will dine with him. Whatever the case is.
Stories like Lavinia's draw paranormal investigators to the jail. People have even seen her spirit wearing white. Nick McCurr is the owner and lead investigator of Stories in the Cemetery. He witnessed something he can't explain.
We did have a very specific instance that occurred there where one of my team members passed out. And it was almost like okay, this is not a normal thing for this specific person. Got them feeling better. A few minutes later, they looked at me and said, "Yeah, put me back, aren't you?" Yeah, I'm going to put you back at the exact same spot where I placed you before. So put them back, and again, within about a minute and a half.
McCurr says people see spirits and feel them here.
I have had many guests in the past tell me about it. They've been pushed, they've had scratches.
Why does it do us like this? I'm over here bitching on mute and y'all can't even hear me. Why they do it like this? They just do us wrong. Oh no, it disappeared. Oh, and
You know, these are not things to be toyed with. There might be some spirit.
McCurr said he was outside the building when he received many names through a device called a spirit box, just one more unexplainable event. At the end of 2016, Landmark Enterprises closed on the property, where the first floor will remain as a tour and experience area, and third floors will consist of
That ghost said, "Y'all ain't watching this tonight."
I know, right? I'm turning off the Wi-Fi on my phone. Damn slump signal, I swear.
this and possible event spaces.
As you can see, it's still under renovation, but that hasn't stopped the stories from being told. Make sure you join us for our next adventure.
And then it looks like we got some creepy photos here.
Tonight, Frozen Federal.
Are they gonna let us look at the? Oh, here comes the creepy photos. Lisa Joe, get your teddy bear, one of your big old dogs. If it's gonna load, it might not load. Lisa Joe might be hexing her. Look at Arctic. Arctic says, Lisa Joe, I can't even drive behind a log truck ever since Final Destination. You want to hear a funny story, Arctic? So water bottles freak me out in the car. They absolutely, excuse me, guys, they absolutely freak the fuck out in the car because of Final Destination. A water bottle can fall out of the cup holder and I'm immediately going to pull off the side of the road. Drives me insane. I can't with the water bottle under the pedal because of that damn show. I just don't want the ghost. That ghost don't want us to learn about her. Why do people fuck around with things like that? You know, you never see a motherfucking spirit box. Fox was eating. He figured out a joke female drivers would come about. Up 2 gummies deep. While St. Bernard was sewing me down the river for the ghost of a motor driver. My pit bull would let me get eaten by a bagooger in a heartbeat. Craig says he wouldn't, but I believe he would. I believe he'd be out of there. Oh, Wisdom, that does look like a creepy old place. Can you spend the night there? I'd like to spend the night there. Oh, look at her. Is it gonna let? Oh, it won't let us look at her. Ooh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay.
Did her husband have
Charleston, South
anything?
Carolina.
Did her husband actually have anything to do with this?
Go ahead.
Did her husband have
I think that
anything?
lady said that he was poisoning the men.
I thought she was
Isn't that
poisoning
what
the
it
men.
said? I thought it said he was. Spirit
Wisdom was it
boxes.
him or
Dude, I
her
bet
that
you
was
picked up
poisoning the
some weird
men?
shit. Very interesting. You're that white woman in all the horror movies. I think we were traumatized by we need class action lawsuit, right, Arctic? Who do we got good that can write us up a class action lawsuit? My older children go to the Lassa house every couple of years and stay overnight. That's awesome. So I have stayed at Hell's Dam in Tennessee. That's a creepy fucking place. Crazy story. Well, if it would load. All right. It says Charleston, South Carolina, sitting at 21 Magazine Street in Charleston is a building with a dark history. The old Charleston jail. Well, it's the old city jail, but built in 1802. Oh, I would love that. Oh, the first inmates started coming in 1803, and it actually stood as a district jail or a county jail in Charleston for 137 years. It didn't close its door till 1939, said Bulldog Tours. The tour guide, Andrew Kuhn. The jail once housed notorious criminals, including the most famous Lavinia Fisher, who is believed to be the first female serial killer. Her story has been told many times, and it starts like this. Fisher and her husband John lived in the 6 Mile Wayfarer's house just outside of Charleston. And what would happen is the merchants would stop in, she would lure them with her beauty, and she would give them Olander tea to poison them. And then her husband would kill them in the night and bury the bodies in some sort of cellar. There you go, Amber.
Okay, because I just thought they hung him because he was married to her. I just thought she was a serial killer and they hung him so they could hang her because she was married.
Avery, she didn't know. Last night when Avery brought her up, she was like, she didn't know why they hung the husband, but he got the hangman's noose too, and she wasn't sure why. So I saved the link so we could look at it tonight because I figured we would just do a mix-up, match-up decompression and just talk about whatever the hell we wanted to. Because you guys that are OGs to the channel know I'm very specific unless it's a breaking Amber alert or something super important or something that a community members come in with that they're upset about or want to discuss. I try to stay on topic with whatever I've got the video tagged or titled as, because so many people use clickbait and I don't want that on my name. So I try to stay on task. So I like doing these decompressions because, like I said, when you dive, you gotta decompress when you come up or you're going to end up with the bins. And I don't want the true crime bins. And I know you guys don't want the true crime bins. So we do these decompressions once a week, and it's not a specific day. It's just when I feel like my heart's really heavy and I just kind of want to spend time with the community and do things like we've done tonight, suggestions in chat. That's why it's got community choice on the title. And, I've got the stream link pinned to the top. If you want to come up and bitch, complain, rant, have an emotional outburst, it's there. You want to do your debut on the Stream of Yards? We can do your debut on the Stream of Yards. You never know where we'll end up on one of these nights. Fisher and her husband were eventually caught and arrested, but the legend does not stop there. Back in the day, you could not execute a married woman. They hanged her husband first, so she would be a widow going into the gallows. No kidding. Wow. She then requested to be executed in her wedding dress, hoping someone would see her beauty and marry her on the spot. And then she gave her last words, and there's all sorts of versions of her last words. If you have a message for the devil, give it to me, because I will dine with him tonight. Whatever the case is, all this the legend of Lavinia Fisher and not so much truth, reality, who she was, with a different version of Lavinia's life up to the point of her execution. There was also speculation about her location of her execution. One thing we know is that she was executed where basically the corner of Meeting and Line Street is today. So up on the northern side, up to the neck of the peninsula. Well, if that wasn't a play on words. Stories like Lavinia's have drawn paranormal investigators over the years. People have claimed to have seen her spirit roaming through the halls, not the walls, and wearing white. Nick McGear, the owner of the lead investigator of stories in the cemetery, he witnessed something he simply could not explain. We did a very specific incident that did occur where my team members passed out. It was like okay, this is not a normal thing for a specific person. We got them feeling better. A few minutes later, they looked at me and said, "Yeah, you're going to put me back in there, aren't you?" "Yes, I'm going to put you back in the same spot where I placed you before," but put them back in, and it happened again within a minute and a half. But says that not only people have seen spirits, but they felt them as well. I've had many guests in the past tell me how they have been pushed. They have scratches. There are not things to be toyed with, and that they're just not something I'm willing to put a family that has children involved and wants to be some fun scientific experiment in jail where there might be some darker spirits. McGear said that the group were outside of the building where he received many names through the spirit box device used to communicate with spirits. At the end of 2016, Landmark Enterprises closed the property where the first floor will remain as a tour and experience area, and the second and third floors will consist of offices and possible event spaces. What the hell? Event spaces? I'll do an event. Good Lord, what are we gonna hold there? The town hall meeting in the haunted jail? My Lord. Sorry, I'm grabbing this link real quick so I can put this in the description as well. If anybody wants to grab that link, do the research on it, or whatever the case may be. Creepy little moment there we will share together. Let's see, what did we miss? I forgot to stop my chat, y'all, so give me just a second to scroll up here. Lisa says, no, it did look cool, didn't it? I love old buildings like that. Gets me going. Lisa said, for fuck's sake.
I love old buildings, just not
very interesting.
I love old buildings, just not with. I love old buildings, just not with ghosts in them.
Oh, I don't give a shit if there's ghosts or not. I loved Hell's Down. We can pull that one up and take a look at it as well. My photos are, you know what? I think they're on my real Facebook that I haven't been in like 5 years. I'll go look and see if I can find some photos. I think we're all done. Yeah, we already read that. Definitely. Charleston has a lot of creepy places, Wisdom says.
I mean, if you're going to go in,
crap at me in my own house, at least that place doesn't look like there's much for them to throw.
If you're going to go in that place with the spirit like that with the spirit box, you may as well just carry an Ouija board. Just conjure them up.
Ooh, now Ouija board's something I won't play with. Wisdom says you can stay if you can stay in there. Threaten me with a good time. There's a motherfucking reason they closed the doors. Not saying, just saying. He helped bury them. There's Wisdom coming in for the win. I'd be moving, Victor. I don't do ghost warfare. Oh God. It's worked for me so far. Okay, they follow me. The house isn't haunted. I am. So you have a attachment. I don't think he would care if I said anything about it on here, but my youngest son has an attachment. You need to eat some sage or something. If you don't want to comply with all you do, it's just to say something or smoke it. Good Lord, don't smoke sage. Listen, Joe, you can't be telling people to smoke sage. Oh, damn, my house is haunted, but it's just my dad messing with me, the TV volumes and the thermostat. Aw. Laugh my ass off. See, that's why you're all possessed and shit. So hell to the no way in. My house is on it, but it really is shit moving around. I don't remember where I put shit. What the fuck, Lisa? I'm not listening with anything that can walk through walls. Miss Barbara says, I went outside to get ready for the snow today, and it was awesome seeing these 2 gifts fly. Maybe they were thinking of the boys, Doodlebug. That's awesome. Miss Barbara, I have 2 children that I buried, and I have a huge butterfly tattoo on my back, and it's purple. And around it, it says, just when the butterfly thought the world was over, she turned into a beautiful caterpillar, just for my daughter. And then on my shoulder, I have a caterpillar sitting on a branch. My daughter passed away on Christmas Eve, and I was in Nashville, and Kimber can tell you Christmas in Nashville is not like Christmas in Florida. It is freezing. There's snow on the ground.
It's usually cold. It's really ridiculous because lately I don't know. Sometimes it's warm at Christmas. Sometimes it's cold at Christmas. It just depends. It's so weird. The weather is weird here.
I was sitting out on, not the porch, but we had like a deck because it was a fenced-in yard, and we had a deck where you would come down the deck and into the yard from the road where you park the vehicles at. And I was just kind of sitting out there gathering myself and partaking of the devil's lettuce. And I had a monarch butterfly come down and rest on my knee. And I just felt peace fall over me. And to this day, whether, call me the crazy old lady, but I honestly thought that was my daughter coming to me saying, Mom, it's okay. So the next weekend, I went and had the tattoo put on my back.
Oh.
And then when I lost my son, I went back up there and I had him put a caterpillar on a stent. It's like a stick, like a branch with leaves on it, and it's on my shoulder. A few people come to mind before for evil and do damage. Right. I'm telling you, the dead don't bother me. The dead don't scare me a bit. It's the live that scares me. I'm nice, but I'm not nice to hang out with them. We're running for the hills. The hills have eyes, Doodle. Why the hell would you run for the hills?
Well, I'm just going to tell you, the lives scare me. But if you throw me in a cemetery in the middle of the night by myself, my ass is running the fuck out of there because I'm gonna be scared of shit. I'm out.
Deuces.
I'm out.
Kimber's gone.
I'm deuces.
Y'all can have this shit.
Y'all can have this shit. I'm gone. If you put me in a scary house and something moves that ain't supposed to move, and I'm supposed to be spending the night there, no. Hell, I'm gone. I will run through the wall. I will be the ghost that goes through the wall.
Kimber said you better have your purse on your shoulder because she's going to leave your ass standing there.
I'll be like, bitch, let's go. Get your shit and get out. Let's go. Let's go now. I'm going.
On the way out.
I'm starting the car. If you ain't in it, you stuck there for the night because I'm gone.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh,
Wisdom, is this the one that Dago covered that night? The orphan house that was destroyed by, look, she says, don't go to Charleston.
Yeah, see, look, I'm like Lisa. Nothing has to move. I'll be up in my own head, and I will, even if nothing moves, I'll see shit move. I'll be going, oh, God, did you see that move? I'll hear noises. I'll hear stuff move. I will hear things, and I will literally scare the shit out of myself, so it doesn't matter. I will make myself just horrified. hmm
Victor, I believe that I'm with you that on a spiritual level, because a lot of times when I'm covering a case or looking at a case, there's some kind of connection there. And I believe that the universe, the stars, the spirits, however you want to look at it, they bring these to us because we're meant to be there in that space and time for that person. So I totally agree with that.
Lisa
I'm
Joe,
learning
they
that
can
Ouija
go.
boards from my kids.
They can go in with their spirit box, man. You'll go in with our sage smudge sticks.
Dandy. This is no kidding. You can ask Kimber. I told her about it the other night. You know how when you go to somebody's funeral and they have the little card that has like a really pretty picture of you, and then it tells about who you're survived by and all that stuff on it? I want like a card that opens like this, and on this side's a Ouija board, and then up here I want it to say text me.
I think that's a super cool idea.
My grandmother used to put them all around our house.
I did, Mr. Bear. I did get some good rest last night. Me and Lisa will be outside. How are you doing, Mr. Bear?
Good Lord, Mike, probably what dick tips and britches smell like. Good God, Mikey. Mikey coming in hot here.
I found this.
Mothballs and sour.
I found this book that I'm going to get to put all of my, everything in for, when that time comes. So my sons have it. And it says, fuck it, I'm dead. Now what?
My headstone will say reincarnating. I'll be right back. Don't touch my stuff.
But it's a book that says, fuck it, I'm dead. Now what? And so, they have to put it in there. It'll all be in there. So they have to open that book and find out where everything's at.
Y'all are terrible.
Y'all need someone outside to tell the tale when y'all come down. That's right, Lisa Joe. Me and Lisa Joe be out there sitting out there and we can tell the tale.
Hi, Mr. Bear. Thank you for coming in, honey. I'm getting down here to the bottom, y'all. Y'all know I stay behind on chat. I'm the most horrible creator for not staying behind on chat, because I like to make sure I pull up everybody's comment, go full crackhead. Good Lord.
That's
I
like
think I'd rather
Lisa
be
Mom.
scared shitless than scaring the shit out of myself.
That's like Lisa Joe. Mom can tell you we have and she's not, and it's not far from here. The story of the Bell Witch. Won't go near. I won't.
Mom don't fuck with the Bear Witch no more.
I've said her name one time tonight, and that's all I'm saying it.
I don't fuck with that shit, because we went to that cave and the lady told us, don't take anything out of this cave. And Ray took rocks. And we had family member after family member after family member that died back to back. And I made him get those damn rocks and take them back. Fuck with the Bell Witch cave.
You don't take rocks. You don't take dirt. You don't take
a piece of grass. Don't take anything off that friggin' property.
Nothing.
My mom passed. I just couldn't leave. Oh, wisdom. So much love, girl. When my mom passed, sorry, trigger warning for anybody that doesn't take this kind of stuff well, but I wouldn't leave her. They had to pry me off of her. So I understand that wholeheartedly. Ordered that for TikTok. My house isn't haunted per se. I just protected by my mom. There you go. I love that. You can find a grave you could say be right back. I love that. I'm willing to make that sacrifice for you. I will miss out on the fun for the greater good. Oh, come on, Lisa. Right? Never go full crackhead. Mine's going to say, I got buried with the keys and have a picture of my Mustang. That's freaking hilarious, Arctic. I love that. I absolutely love that. I got buried with the keys.
I got buried with the keys. Nobody's getting Arctic's like nobody's getting my mistake.
If I got buried with my keys, don't you think for a second that Craig wouldn't be out there digging me up with a crowbar to open my casket and take the damn keys so he could go to the Dollar General store? That's really pretty. Lisa Jo says mine's going to have a massive family tree on it. I love that. Miss Barb, we're doing well. We got off late tonight. So happy we could at least catch Mom on Valentine's Day. Is hard for people. Our therapy, I bet. Thank you, Mr. Bear and Mrs. White Claw, for all that you do. I appreciate you.
Mental health is important.
Mental health matters.
Yes, it does.
You guys hear me say that over and over and over again when it closes out, since we've got all the links handled and I can always open it back up if I need to.
But yes, I am. I'm going to have one special card made for my son because he's always, he and I have this wonderful, wonderful relationship. And I'm so glad, he's older now. So he's 33. So I have the chance to be not only I'm still his mom, but I have the chance to be his best friend now because the time has passed where I have to be so momish. And he'll like tonight, he was standing in the kitchen and he flipped me off. So I'm going to have a special little card made for him when I pass away. And it's going to have a middle finger on it. That says, I love you, son. Down the finger. Or I got you last.
Oh, hell no. Look, Farq's still hanging in here with us. Mine's going to have to leave me alone. Oh, shit. The night my mom passed away, we came home to jazz music playing on the baby monitor. Funny thing though, the monitor was unplugged and turned off. That's awesome. I think it's just a way of telling you they're still here with you. Like 2 weeks after my mom passed, she loved Christmas. It was her favorite holiday, and she had Christmas lights up on the trailer, and she never took them down because it was a bitch to get them up there. So they stayed up all year long. And it was like 2 weeks after she passed, the electric was off, and I'm sitting out on the front porch, my place, and I was drinking Purple Toad wine, which is a local wine that's made in Paducah, and partaking of the devil's lettuce. And I look over, and I could see like a light glimmering, and I mean, I put my boots on. I was ready to go over and stomp somebody's ass for being over on that property. And when I walked around the corner at the road, I could see the end of the trailer, and her Christmas lights were lit up.
Oh, wow.
I fell to my knees and cried in the middle of the road. Mm-hmm. But he probably won't be able to tell you because he probably wouldn't be able to stay straight enough to tell you. He would probably lose it, but Minnie was there. Motherfucking baby monitor, nope.
Insidious was one of the scariest movies I ever watched. It was one of the scariest movies. Well, but that and Mama. I don't know if you've ever seen Mama, but that movie's pretty freaking creepy.
I don't think I've seen Mama, but Insidious was awesome. I've watched that like twice.
You can't really put it together, though, unless you watch all three of them. I watch them, but the thing is, here's the bad part. I watch a horror movie, but then I totally get freaked out. I'm like freaked out for months. I mean, months and months.
No, that's my jam.
No, I'm freaked out. I'm freaked out. I'm like scared to be in the house by myself. I'm like, I'd watch a horror movie, and then the guys would go go to the Predators game to watch the National Predators play, and I'd be in the house by myself, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just watched that horror movie last night. No, I gotta watch. I'd turn it on something funny or something else, because I'd be like, oh. And then I'd be like, oh gosh, something's gonna get me. Something's gonna get me. I gotta get back for the foot monster. Something's gonna come out from under the couch and get me, and they're not gonna know what happened to me.
Oh shit, Kimber.
Yes, that's what horror movies do to me.
Wow, girl.
Yeah, they
Where
freak
is
me
my
out
thing?
because I watch them, but like Lisa Joe said, I'm just like she said she'd be a crackhead. I'm like a crackhead after I watch a horror movie. I imagine all of these scenarios, and I'm not as much into horror movies as I used to be because they freak me out. But I'm like a crackhead after I watch a horror movie. I'm like, what's going to happen? And I used to deliver newspapers, and there were cornfields I delivered in the country. And my husband would go with me sometimes, like on Sundays when we had the big papers, and he would be like, look at all these cornfields, children of the corn. I'm like, will you shut up? So then I would, when he wasn't with me, I drove around with my dome light on continuously.
Oh,
continuously.
Shit.
And then I was all freaked out because I was scared something was going to pop up my back seat. Oh yeah, I was scared to death.
Girl.
Oh yeah, and it was foggy. I just couldn't.
Are you feeling better?
She said, "Are you feeling better?"
A little bit, yes. Finally.
That's awesome.
I tried to watch. Yeah, it was foggy, Lisa. It was foggy, and he was going, oh, I wonder if Malachi's in that corner. And I'm like, you're fixing to get out the car and go find out. If you don't leave me alone, I'm going to leave you out here in the middle of this cornfield. Oh, see, I'm getting the hair on my arms.
Priceless.
The hair on my arms is standing up right now because I'm talking about it. I did not. I failed to see the humor.
How you gonna do Don like that?
Because he did me like that. Turnabout's fair play. You scare the shit out of me, I'll leave you in the middle of the road in the dark country in by a cornfield late at night. Don't play with me like that. Mm-mm.
Kim said, "Don't play no games with me. Don't play no games with me." I get scared of bagoogers. We got bagoogers. I can't fuck with no bagoogers. Y'all want to see Mom run? Some bagoogers. Fuck that. Fuck some bagoogers. No, ma'am.
I won't go to it. I won't go to. No, I will not go snipe hunting, Doodle. I've been to a haunted house. Hell no. I've been to a haunted house one time in my life, and I will not go anymore. Because
oh my Lord.
I went in high school, as a matter of fact. And it was me, my best friend, her sister, a few other people. Girl, we fell through a door. And I ripped her sweater because somebody grabbed me. I ripped her sister's sweater. I think I bruised her arm too. Because I was pulling on her.
Okay, Far, be safe. And Wisdom, you're perfectly fine, honey. We didn't mean no harm. I totally understand. Let's see what I had in store for y'all tonight. See if my links will load here. I forgot that Far has to go do the cats. I should have done this before she had to dip on us for the cats, but she usually will replay cruise, so she might listen while she does the cats, though.
What did y'all want these cookies get requested on camera? A little blood red food coloring in your shampoo bottles a day after a scary movie, and y'all would lose your shit. I would lose my shit because you'd mess up my hair with some blood red food coloring, Arctic. I'd be so mad at you, brother.
Why is my pictures not loading? Nothing wants to work right when I want it to work right. It's quite frustrating.
But is it icing red, Lisa? Like blood? Is it blood red?
Let me stop this so I can see if it'll help. Sometimes it'll help load it. Sometimes it will help load it. I have a redhead. I love both of my boys with all my heart and soul. I had a redhead and a blondie. Okay. And
Oh, you ain't gonna throw that dog
one.
out the door, Doodle. She said, I don't know what my dog got a hold of, but he is one more cabbage part away from going out the door.
Oh my lord, not cabbage fart. Whoo, not with the cabbage farts. Phew.
Let me see, baby.
Not with the cabbage farts. Let's see. Is he gonna let us do it? Will it work? Let's see. Go ahead and close this out.
Wisdom said she's good. I don't want to scare Lisa Joe. I would say I'd make my pit bull sleep on top of me, but
I do what
if you scare me, but she's scared of everything, so she's no protection.
We're waiting here. So we're gonna look at
Oh no. Oops. Here I am. I did not push her out the window. But here I am. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself. It wasn't me. But mom's gone. She fell off the string. She literally fell off the damn front porch, Arctic, and here I am. I'm up here by myself, just chilling. Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of words, Doodle. I'm sure the Bagoogers got mom. I'm sure she's saying a lot of 4 letters. You know it, Doodle. Oh, wisdom. Well, hello. Whoa. Hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, hello, sunshine.
Now I done got the wrong damn name on there. I go in and try to edit it and watch. I'm probably gonna fall out the freaking window again. I don't want to edit the audio for criminy crickets here. Hang on, let me fix it. It's because this is the other computer.
Well, I sang a
switch computer.
Oh no.
It did the same thing last night. I was enough to make you angry.
We figured you sang a lot of 4-letter words. Doodle said that country twang was strong. I sang a song for him all by myself.
It was a whole lot of 4-letter words there for a minute.
I'm sure there was. That country twang was
dog fart.
that country twang. That country twang was in full swing, wasn't it?
Dude, I done fell plumb off the front porch. Was laying over here behind the porch swing.
I told
looking
him
up
I
at the
did.
sky, thinking, "Oh, hell's bells and all tarnation." Kimber's up there by herself.
I was singing. I sang that song all by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself. I don't think they liked it, but nobody left, I don't think.
Wisdom says, true story. I had a fiance get killed and his body was missing for a week. He came to me and sat on my bed and told me beautiful wisdom.
And that was a beautiful story. I was reading what Lisa Joe said. Kim's voice was. What? Are you still here?
I hope y'all couldn't hear me. I'm saying some pretty choice words.
No, we could. They could hear me. They couldn't hear you.
Okay.
Lisa Joe said Kimber's voice is like a combination of Fergie and Jesus.
Oh my Lord. Fergie Jesus, that's a whole different life.
Yeah, that's a whole different life.
Fell off the damn front porch. I did, Arctic. Now mom's asleep. Hashtag swamp life. Ain't that the truth? Freaking A, man. Straight up swamp life.
My husband just went to bed and Lisa Joe, that was such a funny movie. Did we just become best friends? You put your balls on my drum set.
Go, Lord.
Miss Barbara, my husband and we just went to bed. And my son's been in bed, but he keeps posting on Facebook because I keep getting notifications. But that's his problem. He got to go work tomorrow. Mr. Beer said sometimes he falls off the recliner. It's okay, Mom.
Yeah, the Discord's still up on my other laptop, but StreamYard said no. Nope, I don't like this laptop. I'm going to pull the same shit I did last night. I'm just going to go ahead and just start uploading StreamYard on this one until I get all my stuff transferred over to it. And that way when I get thrown off the front porch, I don't have to lay there on the ground and look up the porch swing, knowing you guys are all up here sitting and swinging by yourselves. Well, Kimber had y'all. Welcome back. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for hanging out.
He's like, thank God Mom's back. Kimber was singing.
She said Fergie and girl, I thought you said a furry and Jesus.
No,
Oh,
Fergie
Lord.
and Jesus. That's from Step
My
Brothers.
bad. My bad. Just a swinging. We talked about swinging the other night in the villages.
Yes. And pineapples and pink flamingos.
Oh, Craig's, if y'all might have been able to hear him with this new mic, he said his favorite was shake and bake. Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby. Talladega Nights.
Lisa said you're on the Fox topic again.
Yeah, and then after the live, I got to see all the fun stuff that was put in Discord. You guys are crazy. Let's see. Media. Did it. Okay. This is what I was attempting to do.
Gentlemen, start your lawnmowers.
Sage the stream for y'all.
Are you transferring? Are you transferring it all to the one Minnie made for you, or built for you?
Yeah. Yeah, the fancy one that I'm terrified I'm gonna break it. I'm on fire. Sometimes a thump is our cousin just typing a small. Well, that comment disappeared. A small nap on the bathrobe. True story. Aw. Mine. Oh no, what is mine is mine. My name's not Sharon Peters. Oh Lord. Let's see.
Yes, she was indeed making a
mini bag while you were having a discussion the other night. That's freaking hilarious.
She was. She did indeed send that to me.
Share point. Autocorrect is my nemesis, Mike. I hate autocorrect. All right, let's see. Can y'all see me? Oh, I'd be damned. Hopefully it ain't frizzy. Sometimes
What did you
it's
do, Nate?
frizzy over here. I turned my camera on.
Oh, hello. Pretty girl.
My fancy mic. Can y'all still hear me? My
Yes.
mic.
I like your fancy mic.
I don't like it all up in my face. It feels weird in my face.
Well, we can't see your pretty face.
I keep grabbing the wrong damn mouse. I forget this one's got one of them touchy pads on it. All I said was, that ass like a Brinson Stratton. Making me look like poor Brian. Where is Brian? You have the same mic, Doodle? That's awesome. I got this for Christmas. Drifty got that for me so I could look like a real YouTuber.
Brian, paging Brian to the white phone.
Paging Brian to the white phone.
Brian to the white phone.
If you're in the bushes.
Come to the white phone.
Did y'all see what I did for Brian last night? Look here. Because he thought that Nightbot was out to get him. So, because I like everybody to feel comfortable here in the community, and I want this to be just as much your channel as it is mine. So, I made that for Brian. Look here, Mikey. Brian Rambles, our Florida man. Mikey, you're our Florida man too. Our other Florida man, he's too good to come in chat.
Mikey Doodle is the manager, and she's not very kind. Don't ever message her wanting anything, because she'll tell you there's herpes and fleas involved. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Don't do it.
She wasn't ready.
Darkwing Duck. Whenever she hears Nightmare, I think of Darkwing Duck.
Rista. All right, here we go. Now,
I gave you the day off today, Doodle, but I will message you tomorrow about it. I expect a better reply. Now she's going to think all night about a reply for the message she's going to get tomorrow.
Whenever I hear Nightbot, I think of Darkwing Duck for some reason. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, hun, I'll give it up to Brian any day. Love that man. Yeah, it like really started to bother me that he was bothered by a Nightbot, so I figured I'd give him his own command in Nightbot. And that way, he feels like Nightbot's not out to get him. Mom, any songs planned to pay tonight? We have missed it. No worries, oh Lord. DuckTales. DuckTales. I can't remember the rest of the song. DuckTales.
I ought to remember it. Derek watched DuckTales more than, oh, Lord.
It's like the song that haunts me is Baby Einstein's.
The song that haunts me is the Barney song. That kid watched Barney more than...
All right, so we're going to look at some cryptid stuff here, as promised, if it's going to load for us. The Giant of Canadar. The Giant of Canadar was an enormous humanoid creature that allegedly encountered and killed by a group of American Army soldiers on a mountainside in Afghanistan. Steve Quayle spoke of the occurrence, which is still classified as U.S. government and popular radio show Coast to Coast. The events allegedly happened in 2002 in the desert part of Afghanistan when the U.S. Army squad went missing. A very special ops task force branch known possibly as Rangers, considering that the missing squad was Army, was sent out to find what had happened with the soldiers that walked a long, ragged mountainous trail and then arriving at the entrance of a large cave. Pieces of U.S. military equipment and gear were scattered all around the clearing. The task force was about the enter of the cave, explores a recess about 12 to 15 feet, red-headed, 6-digit, double-toothed humanoid emerged and attacked the soldiers. The giant impaled Dan with a giant spear and proceeds to attack the rest of the squad. The witnesses state that it took 30 seconds. What the hell happened to the rest of our ride here? Oh no. Foiled. Well, I tell you what I'll do. I'll leave that up there where you guys can see that part of it. And I will read it from this side. Emerged and attacked the soldiers. The giant impaled Dan with the giant spear and proceeded to attack the rest of the squad. Witnesses state that it took 30 seconds of continuous fire to drop down the giant. Between them, a squad was armed of fully auto M4 carbines, recon carbines, semi-automatic M107 Barrett anti-material rifles firing 50 BMG. This much firepower concentrated on one target for a second, let alone 30, would be extremely destructive. For the witnesses, the giant wore canvas or animal hide covers to protect its feet like moccasins, and it smelled like bodies. The creature's body was airlifted back to the squad base, helicopter, and a net. For there was loaded on the aircraft and taken away and never to be seen again. Upon their return, the soldiers made to sign non-disclosure paperwork to stop the word of spreading of the encounter. The witnesses state broke silence because people have the right to know what's happening on our planet. It's gonna load. What is this? Go away. We don't want to see you. Hopefully this will load. Look at that. A red-headed dude. Kind of looks like Tater. So let us look at any other ones. Well, that's kind of frustrating. That's crazy, y'all. This is wild. I hope you're enjoying yourself, Victor. We're honored to have you here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Dark Queen, we loved him too. That's awesome. Looking for some other stuff here. I had some pulled up, but nothing wants to load, of course. Because why would stuff load? Okay. Let's see. Kimberly, you still with us?
I'm still here. I'm still her.
Wisdom says it's a Lugaroo. Oh, shit. You know, I've watched a documentary about here. Look at her. I watched a documentary. It's well, no, it's not a documentary. I lied to y'all. It's Unexplained America. I think is what it's called. He took the dog out, or I'd ask him. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to shut this other one down so it won't suck so much Wi-Fi. And it like talks about like history and unknown history of the United States. And I think two of my favorite episodes are the Giants of America and the Grand Canyon. Those are like, love to all the mods. Thank you so much. My mods are amazing. Oh, do we miss any good news from Craven or Pam? Okay, let's see if this loaded for us here. Why it's loading like this? This is kind of frustrating. See, this computer is supposed to be stronger and it don't really want to work right. Okay. Let's go back over here. Okay, hopefully that'll load. It's gonna load. Load. Oh, look at that, it worked. Load. Ooh, we have a monkey island, an orange alligator, and Bigfoot. I'm coming to look at wisdom. We have small babes here. And Craig swears that he saw one. He was up moving around. I wonder if I could come in and get him to come in here and talk to us. That'd be cool. Okay. So this is humanoids, Bigfoot. You guys see behind me. You guys can see behind me. I have Bigfoot issues. There's Bigfoot up here. My Native American guy that my dad carved me. My Bigfoot clock. I don't know why it's not working. I just realized that. And, or is it working? Is it already that late? No, it's not working. Got my Bigfoots back here. My Bigfoot Nessie. I got this Christmas before last. The kids got me this for Christmas. It's a hat. It says, Bigfoot is real and he tried to eat my ass. It's got like the vintage look to it. I love it. Love it. And then Minnie got me the one with Bigfoot riding Nessie. Another one of my favorites. And then, of course, my hat that I've got on, my Bigfoot hat here, my camel Bigfoot hat, my dad and my sisters got me for Christmas. Fucking doodle. Where'd it go? She says we have a crackhead on every corner and a random chicken. That's fucking hilarious.
We have a neighborhood chicken. It was out here the other
You have a
day.
neighborhood?
Yes, nobody knows where the damn chicken came from. There's just one chicken that walks all over the neighborhood all year round.
I want
Seriously,
a neighborhood chicken.
It was in my yard the other day, just chilling. But it goes in the backyard and chills, and I have to make sure when I let Pibble out that it's not in the backyard, or she'll have chicken for dinner.
Maybe you want to tell everybody about your swamp ape experience when you was a kid?
I gotta deal with coffee.
Huh?
Dealing with coffee right now.
Well, then after that, do you want to come tell everybody? No? He doesn't love us, y'all. All right, the term Bigfoot is used to describe a legendary race of ape men all over the world. The term is sometimes synonymized with Sasquatch, a humanoid creature found in North America. There are many cryptids called Bigfoot found throughout the world, although it is commonly used to describe North American Sasquatch, some such as Yeti, known as the abominable snowman and believed to inhabit Tibet, Nepal, and India, where Yeren, an alleged inhabitant, Hubei in China. So this is a Yowie, and I hate it that she already left. But this is a Yowie. And you guys see him on your screen there. Yowie is also known as Yahoo, Yari, and the Hairy Man, or Yahoo. How creepy is that? Yahoo is a French humanoid marsupial or great ape featured in Aboriginal mythology. No, don't do that. With Australian raptors, Banyups, and Burnjor. And if she was in here, she'd correct me on how to pronounce those. The Yowie is considered to be the Australian Bigfoot and contain many prime-like features, possibly indicating that it is an undiscovered species of the great ape, possible relatives to Gigantopithecus, and I said that wrong, but it was damn close, or the prehistoric human. The Yowie is described as being one of the most aggressive Sasquatch species and has been reported for tearing heads off kangaroos and dogs. It has been seen attacking humans as well. However, this is rare. And here's the Yowie. And it's a hairy humanoid.
Rude.
Huh?
Yowie is rude.
He's rude?
Tearing the heads off of kangaroos and dogs.
Oh, hell yeah. Last
That's
known
rude.
sighting 2021 in Australia. I really wish she was still in here because she could tell us stories. Her and her friend go Yowie hunting. And she sent me some pictures, but of course they're on the other freaking computer. Or I would share those with you guys. So since he won't come talk to us about it, we'll go ahead and just read about it. Huh?
So too much. You gotta tell me ahead of time. Maybe this week sometime.
He's been partaking of the devil's lettuce and he doesn't want to be on camera. So this is a skunk ape or a Mayaka scape. It's a bipedal humanoid, possibly a Bigfoot, reported in the southeastern United States, including Texas, Georgia, Louisiana, but most notably the Florida Everglades. It is black and growing red eyes, unusual for most primates because most primates lack that big word right there, a layer of tissue behind the retina that reflects light. The skunk ape most obvious character is a terrible odor, which gives it its name. Sightings and photographs. The first ever sightings of the skunk ape were reported throughout the 1960s and 70s. In the autumn of 1974, many reports were in Dade County, Florida. Well, Dade County, I wouldn't be surprised. You'd probably see worse than a damn skunk ape down there. 26 years later, in the autumn of 2000, the police of Sarasota County, Florida, received a letter from an anonymous woman. With the letter were attached 2 photographs of what the woman says was an escaped orangutan who had been stealing apples from her back porch for 3 nights. These photos were later found to be taken near the Mayaca River. After the images were released to the public, cryptid enthusiasts dubbed the creature as the skunk ape. Most sightings of the skunk ape, like Bigfoot sightings, can be dismissed as black bear sightings. A black bear can stand upright, making it appear like another animal entity. Bears, and also known to be rummaged through garbage bins, which could explain the smell associated with this creature. The United States National Park Service considers the skunk ape to be a hoax. On October 28, 2013, a video titled "I Think I Saw a Skunk Ape, Please Help" was uploaded to YouTube. It depicts a large humanoid creature crouching in the water and pulling bark off of trees with ease. No shit. Ooh, what is this? Swamp cryptids, moss man, skunk ape, lizard man, or swamp. There's a gallery too. Look at that. I wonder if that's potential skunk ape photo. Is it going to load for us? Woo! Oh, that's creepy. You see all kinds of unexplained shit down here, though. Look here. Here's a Yeti. Oh, how you gonna do me like that? Orangutan and the skunk ape. The skunk ape. Monsters of the mind. Wow. Really big stinker. Oh, look at that shit. No, ma'am. These things right here, them I call them ground palms. Craig was telling me today they're sable palms or something. I don't know. They ain't right. Oh, look here what we found. Oh, he says to tell y'all there's over 200 species of palm. Oh, come on. Don't do us like that. We want to see that. Okay. Oh, look at that. Caught on tape TV. July 8th of 2000. Oh, Lord. That thing is hauling ass through the palms. I never get to see anything fun. I don't ever get to see no skunk apes. Let's see. Sorry, I'm really dark over here, guys. There, you see what I gotta say? I gotta eat. We have a neighbor that's a crackhead. Oh, Lord. Like she was flashing them eggs today. Oh, I bet she was. The butt nugget dealer. You may not have that chicken long with the eggs that's expensive. Somebody gonna steal Kimber's neighborhood chicken. I get turkeys occasionally at my feeding area. That must have been on G-rated Mr. Rogers' channel. Good Lord, Mike. Mikey, have you ever seen a skunk ape? Ooh, Miss Barbara got two. Look, looks like Terry. Say that 5 times. Terry, the Terry we all know. Oh, Lord. Y'all know that's like saying Bloody Mary. Oh, whew, Lord. Her boyfriend, Terry. A bunch of incorrect info, and I bet he'll come talk. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, he won't come talk. He done smoked the devil's lettuce. Mom, them itches between seeing down south. Them bitches been seen down in St. Cloud. No shit. Where was you and your shithead brother when you saw the skunk ape? Greg, where was you and your shithead brother when y'all saw that skunk ape? Mikey, he says the Little Econ River. Between Hockapaw and Narcosi Road, there's been sightings of a lot of weird shit. That's crazy. You know that's where Maddie was found. You sure gotta love chickens wanting eggs. Look here, Lisa said it looks like a Floridian to me. I ain't no Floridian. You gotta just kidding with me. Mikey's the one down there in chat with you. I'm a Kentuckian, Kentucky born, Tennessee made. Dandy says our ex was a skunk ape, aka Osceola County man. Woo-hoo-hoo. Run for the hills. Dude, I done told you them hills got eyes, girl. We don't fuck around in the hills. Get that pocket piece. Probably not thinking with my question earlier. Run like the wind. Yeah, you're fine. I don't think you offended anybody. We're not very easily offended over here. You love a good Bloody Mary? Dandy says she does too. Mikey says it wouldn't surprise him. PJ! Just got done watching Gabby's. Oh, PJ, girl. Girl, I was not ready to watch that. I was just telling everybody that I watched it this morning, and I thought I was ready to watch it, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, I was actually texting Kimber. That's how upset I was. It was a very well put together documentary. That hit me like a whole ass ton of bricks. I have to say, Florida folks seem front. He's crazy. My Florida man's a nut. He ain't got no damn sense. You heard of any Scream news today? Oh, you're not my mom? What you talking about, woman? Craven posted a new video. We make a good time. Hold up, do a good time. I have my phone next to me. Let's go, May. What's happening in May? Oh, you was behind? Oh, okay. You're fine, honey. You're fine. No apologies needed. Oops. Well, I hope you guys are having a good time tonight. Trying to make it a little different than what we normally do. Kind of mix it up just a wee bits. Kimber, can you hold down the fort long enough for me to go get me some tea?
I can.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm holding the fort down. She didn't fall off the porch this time.
No, I didn't fall off. I'm gonna go over here and get me some tea. Oh, my knee.
She's gonna mosey on over to the fridge and get her some tea.
My knee.
So how y'all doing tonight? Hi, PJ. We're just waiting on some snow. We're supposed to get some snow this tomorrow night into Wednesday.
I'll keep that shit.
Oh, you know you love it. You know you want to come back up here so you can have snow.
I do want to come back up here, but y'all can keep that damn snow. I don't want no part of that damn snow.
Well, if you come back up here, you're going to have seasons.
Seasons.
You're not going to have 2 seasons, hot and hotter.
We don't participate in seasons down here.
No, you don't.
I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, fresh. I love you, PJ. Is the neighbor still stuck? Your neighbor's been on my mind. I'm still wiping tears from God, and I got 7.8. Yeah, it tore me up. It absolutely had me in a rather wonky place tonight. Or today, earlier today. Poor Kimber, she catches the brunt. Her and Doodle catch the brunt of it.
That's all right. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. That's what friends do.
Oh, I was going to show you guys something, but...
Mr. Bear said in South Texas, we like to see snow. We don't like to walk in it or live in it.
Don't walk in it or live in it. I guess when you switch computers, my stuff didn't come over here with me. That's a little frustrating.
Oh, no. 6 people to get them out?
Oh, shit. My Twitter does not like this Apple computer.
I love snow, too. I love fall, too. I just love seasons.
Why is it freaking the fuck out? Well, that's frustrating as hell. My Twitter is freaking the fuck out. I like the snow, too, in pictures. Y'all want to see something funny? These are my grandpuppies. I'll pull this up and show this to you guys. I'll show you guys my grandpuppies.
The grandpuppies.
They had so much damn fun in that snow. Yeah, pushing him out. Oh, Lord. They's pushing him out, y'all. I'm telling you, cat litter and a shovel will do you wonders. Go here on the Chantel. We'll show the grandpuppies. This is
Hello.
that was my grandpuppies. That's a Siberian Husky, Weimar Husky. With all the ugliness that we deal with in the true crime world, it's really nice to be able to enjoy living in Florida. Hashtag swamp life. Swamp life. I love that song. I look for something funny to show y'all. Oh, I love this unfucking.
Dream big, work hard, stay focused, and surround yourself with good people. Dream big, Work hard. Stay focused.
He just takes the tractor another round.
Believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to take
we're
a look.
trying to. Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
Y'all, that was a real Zoom hearing from a court.
Oh, I bet the judge was not pleased.
Oh, dude, I was dying. I had to screen record it.
I can see that. I think if you click the up arrow next to the believe you have a filter turned on in the video setting.
So I was coming out of
Start again.
Oh no.
So I was coming out of the Kmart parking lot. I had my boy and my girl in the back seat, and my two kids, and I was driving my Suburban through this four-way. And I stopped right there, and then this guy was coming out of the Wendy's parking lot, and I, eased on out, and he just blew through the stop sign because he was shoving French fries in his mouth. It pissed me off. I showered down like that, T-boned him right there in the four-way.
So you hit him?
I hit him good, yeah.
So whose fault do you think it is?
Well, hell, it was his. He blew through the damn four-way.
So you hit him, and it's his fault. How does that make sense?
Well, it makes sense because in this country, when you do dumb shit, you got to pay the consequences for it. And that's what I drive a Suburban for. Is when you do dumb shit in front of me, I'm gonna hit you like a damn army tank.
So nothing should happen to you. Everything should happen to him, and you should hit him again.
Do you think that blowing through a four-way stop is a good idea? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Do you have anything to say to him?
First of all, he had Carter Rudder license plates on. You tell me what a hippie's doing down in Alabama, going to Wendy's at 11 o'clock at night. So I was coming out of the Kmart parking lot. I had my boy and my girl in the back seat, and my two kids, and I was driving my Suburban.
Start again. Start again. More, 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 more.
That's my
Somebody can't change something about themselves.
Sand Hill Creek. I'm looking for something funny, y'all. That's why I keep going through here.
Almost hit.
There he is.
Did you get into my lipstick while we were gone? Desi, don't look at him. You got makeup all over you. I'm sending it to your grandma. Did you get into my lipstick while we were gone? Desi, don't look at him. You got makeup.
That's my grandpuppy.
That's hilarious.
That is the Huskus and my daughter-in-law. And then my Huskus.
The Huskus had makeup all over her, didn't she?
Yeah, his asshole. His good baby. He says, "I love you, Grandma." I told Tater I need a video of him saying that. He'll get on the phone with me and he'll video chat me. And the Huskus says, "I love you, Grandma."
Oh.
I love you, Grandma. Okay, so this is what I shared today on my Twitter. I cannot walk into my Twitter apparently over here. It says, Gabby Petito's documentary was amazing. I have never broke down and cried watching TV, but this hit home. I met Nikki and Jim and Gabby's siblings. True crime forgets these are real people with real families. Nikki gave me these Gabby bracelets, and I wear them with pride. # American Murder. And I have my Sebastian, my Bigfoot, my 2 Gabby bracelets, and my Team Vadic bracelet. And I wear those every day. You guys can see them. They're on my arm now. And part 2 for Aileen will probably be tomorrow. Tonight, Paula, we just did kind of a decompression and a community choice, what anybody wanted to talk about. So that way we could just kind of, because I like to include the community in, and I just kind of wanted to let it be like a viewer's choice kind of night and let you guys pick what we talked about. She says, what? My dog doesn't talk, just like he pees on my Christmas tree and humps my leg when it's broken. What the fuck, Doodle? I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, he's trained. My daughter-in-law speaks 5 languages, so he's trained in Russian, Spanish, English, and another language that I can't remember what language it is, but he responds to all of those languages. He's super cool. I'm so glad you guys are having a great time. Well, that was the wrong comment, but good night, Tomboy. Behave, never that. Never that. We shall not behave. Well, y'all, it is getting late. I appreciate everybody for being here. We don't want the Kimberfoot to appear again, fall asleep on panel. Is she still with us? Paging Kimba to the white phone. Did we lose Kimba?
No, I'm here. I was looking at something. I'm going to send you this. It may be absolute bullshit, but I'm going to send it to you. I'll text it to you.
Oh, do you want to send it in Discord?
I can, but it may be absolute bullshit, so I don't want to. Hang on.
Well, we'll just let everybody know. Disclaimer: this could bullshit.
Okay, let me send it in Discord. It just popped up on my phone, and it's probably absolute. And it probably is absolute bullshit. Hang on one second.
He's not that intelligent. No feet. Look, Mr. Bear said, Kimba, Kimba. Yes, thank you all for joining us. And anytime that link's pinned to the top of chat, anybody that wants to pop up here on the front porch, you're more than welcome to. You're absolutely welcome to come up on the front porch. That's why I pin the link. So that way you guys feel like, you know, you can come up here too and hang out with us. This is something else I made. Swamp gas my ass. That's a Florida thing. It's a layover. And then if you don't feel comfortable how to use your camera, I can always throw up one of these, and that way we can navigate you to turn your camera off if you don't want to have it on.
I sent it, Mom. It came through Smart News, so I don't know if it's got. I don't know.
Let me take a gander at it.
I was just like, what? I was like, what?
Oh, this woman's a nut.
Okay. That's what I was kind of thinking that, but I just wanted to make sure.
I'll show what it is just so everybody knows what we're talking about. But that woman's a freaking nut. She's a special kind of nut. Oh, Arctic, you're a rock star if you're still in here, honey. Arctic sent me all the links. Sweet.
Yeah, they sent me. Yep, I got all the links too. So everybody was rock star sending them.
Thank you, Wisdom. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, this woman's fucking crazy. I'll pull it up so you guys can see what we're talking about.
See, I thought that was the woman that they said was nutso. So
it's fucking crazy. I mean, and not like in a good way, and like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that to a family kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. I thought that's what was the woman that they said was crazy.
Oh, I'd be honored to have you on panel, Mr. Bear. You've been up here before. I would love to have you both up here. Like sis just saying, I only lifted the lead for the hair lady. Oh Lord, not the hair lady, Mike. We do appreciate you all. We definitely do. Mikey's awesome. I've actually been honored to meet Mikey in person. Mikey is a rock star. So this is the lady that claimed that she was Madalena McCann. And I'm friends with the lady that wrote the book on Madalena or Madalena. I think I'm saying that right.
Madeline. I think it was just Madeline one.
Was it Madeline McCain? But
McCann, yeah.
I'm friends with the lady that wrote the book on her case, and I immediately messaged her when that came out. And she said, "No, that was horse shit." Oh, love you, Mikey. Yeah, Mikey came to Vladek's vigil. Meant the world to me. All right, y'all. Like I said, Kimber has to work, so we don't want to run these too terribly long. We're at 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you all for being here. Remember, subscribe, like, and share. This was not on a subscribers only live, so if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. We're trying to grow the channel organically. Look, right? Disclaimer, this could be bullshit. It could possibly be bullshit.
That's why I said I think this is full of shit.
You'll probably save that on your notepad, Wisdom, so that way when we need it, it's handy. But thank you so much, Lisa Joe. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here, honey, and I appreciate you bringing a new member to the community with you, and appreciate them for coming over and hanging out with us and providing some good information and links. And, you know, guys, you know that it takes a village to raise a child. We never give up. If you see something, say something. Kimber?
Never lose hope. Never give up. Never lose hope.
Never give up. Never lose hope. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.
Bye, guys.
I stand on this mountain, I look down it and see a world I was once underneath. I stand on this mountain and I look down my mind. There's more than it once knew. Then I knew. Then I knew. Then I knew. Then I knew. Now you're here. You're here. You're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be than found me see. Found me see. I climb down this mountain and I look around just to see that everyone used to be me. I climb down this mountain and I look around my mind, embracing more than the truth, than the truth, than the truth, than the truth, than the truth. Now you're here, you're here, you're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be. Found me sing. Found me sing. I once was blind, but now I see the beauty of the world before me. Now you're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be. Now you're here, you're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be than found me sing. Found me sing. say